What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahai Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Flex Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Next one is the second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the episode Flag on the Play, episode 60. We getting up there in these episodes, man. How y'all feeling though?
Good, pretty good.
Impressed.
Exciting little day.
Definitely was exciting. It definitely was, bro. JJ, how you feeling, bro? ATL got another dub.
3 wins in a row? Against the division too, by the way. 3 wins in a row? And then this one we got to chill? 3 scores?
All right, you know,
having a great day, man.
Before we even get to these recaps, like busy fucking day, crazy day. Of course, I'm starting with my GOAT, Tay Adams, back when Aaron Rodgers got traded to the Jets. What was it, third rounder, second rounder?
Third rounder.
There's a third rounder that can turn into a second.
We already talked about this a little bit in our voice chat in Discord. Make sure y'all join the Discord, pin in the chat. Since we up here, Young, I'm gonna start with you, bro. How much does this move the needle for the Jets though, getting Tay Adams?
I mean, it depends on where you had them. If you had them like a fringe playoff team, then it moves it a lot. Because I think they're pushing like that. They're right below Kansas City and Baltimore as contenders. I think they're grouped up in that next group. But I mean, you're talking about adding probably a top 5 quarterback wide receiver duo all time, just throughout history together. And then you relegating Garrett Wilson, who's an elite player, to a wide receiver 2 role. Like, then you add they're gonna have problems matchup wise. Now, whether they execute and get everybody involved, that's one thing. But to me, it's huge just because what they're doing, they're essentially replacing Alan Lazard and Mike Will with Davante Adams. I don't see how you can't say they're getting better from that, to me. So we're gonna see though. I mean, I don't think him and Davante aren't gonna have a problem getting back on the same page. It's gonna be how do they really integrate Garrett Wilson, because you don't want him kind of checking out. Because you need to get him the ball too. So that's what I think. I think it's big. I think they're probably in that realm of 3 through 6. So any given Sunday in the playoffs, if they can get there, they're a dangerous team. Yeah,
I'll say my little piece on. I think obviously, it's no shit that Tay Adams is a needle mover for the offense, because that's just obvious. But bro, it's crazy. Like, I was not expecting the Jets defense to have this regression, and their run defense is dog shit. So it's like Tay helps a lot. Don't get it twisted. Their offense is about to be crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's literally like their defense is literally ass. They had Ray Davis toting the rock like he was back in Kentucky. That shit is ass. So it's like it's still a huge needle mover though. Anybody who's trying to tell me it's not a needle mover got it. But yeah, and then also too, if you look at like the rest of the schedule, it's real.
Yeah.
Ain't going a real deal game.
I have it right now.
Yeah,
you don't want to go street. Yeah,
Like, they should be favored in every game except for the Houston game. Honestly,
next week they got Pittsburgh. They should probably win that game. They got at New England. They should win that. Houston might be a loss.
It might be 50-50.
Arizona, they should win that. Colts should win that.
Yep.
Seattle probably should win that.
They should win.
At Miami, like
they should win.
Yeah. At Jacksonville, like come on. And then they got the Rams, and then they got Buffalo. That's pretty easy.
I think that's the game they split. I think they split with Buffalo.
And also, they're
I'm not gonna lie to you. They can I'm not even trying to troll. They can. That ass just almost went out.
And also, they're only 1 game behind the 7th seed. It's not like they're.
You did ass?
Yeah. Colts are the 7th seed. They're 3-3, and there's like a 3-way tie for 2 and 4. So, I mean, they win 2 games. They're like literally right there. So, yeah.
Then that's crazy. So, JJ, how you feel about this trade? You think how much of a needle mover is this? Actually, do you want to get up what you said in the Discord? Hold on,
you're muted.
Hold on, JJ.
Yo.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want to just get off what you want to get off what you were saying in Discord about Tay?
What was I saying? Hold up. Dang, hold on.
You know what you mean? Bro, lock in.
Davante? Oh, yeah, I do. All right,
Go ahead.
I don't know why y'all trying to sit here and act like this. Bro, he the Harden of the NFL, bro. This is a fact. That's James Harden. That's literally James Harden. I don't care what y'all say. Bro, they was trying to sit here and tell me earlier, y'all, that people do this all the time. No one has done it to the extent and nor to the caliber of what Davante Adams has done in this league, man.
Okay, so I ain't waiting to cut you off, but hold on. So what's his name is James Harden, Aaron Rodgers, LeBron?
Aaron Rodgers, LeBron. LeBron has never been traded.
No. What I mean by that, he has legendary pool. No matter what he gets, he's going to get it.
I mean, yeah, he got that pool right now, of course. I would call Brady LeBron if anything because he gets that same pool too.
So who came to Brady?
Randy Moss.
Oh.
Okay, wait, what?
That's fair.
I mean, I guess. Hey, that's fine.
No, it's kind of crazy, right? If you look at Davante Adams,
Harden's been on 14.
3 teams make you hard. So look. So here's the thing. Here's why I get what y'all saying when y'all say that. Look, it's not literally 1-to-1. I'm just talking about in terms of the culture and how he's handling the situations. He has gone to go play with his friends and get paid. He left Green Bay, yes, because Green Bay didn't want to pay him. So he said, it's either you pay me or you trade me to the Raiders with Derek Carr, or else I'm not playing when you franchise tag me. Guess what happened? They could have did a lot of things, but guess what they did? Because they knew Davante Adams no teams were going to call for Davante Adams because he wasn't going to play for them either. So guess what he did? They went and traded him to the only team he said he'll go to. Pushing his thing right there, right? Pushing his way over there. Kawhi signed with his team. Once again, at the end of the day, yes, about the Spurs, but he signed with his team. Right after that, he gets to the Raiders. He gets to play with Derek Carr. Derek Carr's some trash, but he quote unquote happy because he gets to play with some trash right there, right? They trade off Derek Carr, so now he's unhappy. So guess what he does again? Oh, I mean, I got a hamstring injury, you feel me? Oh, my leg hurt, you feel me? I can't do this. You know, he went through a whole season the year before that, by the way, with the backcourt play, which is understandable. But the next year, oh yeah, I'm just not the same. You know, I'm a little old. You feel me? So guess what he does? He later lies to the media, James Harden-esque, and by saying that he didn't talk to what's his name, Antonio Pierce, knowing that he talked to him earlier that day, and then right after that. Bro, I brought up the year. No, he leaves regardless of that team's trash. I don't know what we're talking about. That he leaves. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there.
That is where I disagree with you, though. That is where
because, like I said, he only wanted to play with Derek Carr.
If the Raiders are winning, and he's still doing what he's doing because Tay doing what he's doing, he's not. I don't think he's leaving.
I think it's about the
his whole situation was to go play, but by after that. He goes and he leaves and he forces his way to only 2 teams. It's either the Saints or the Packers. So guess what? Now he's on a super team with his friends again, talking about he want to win championships. Regardless, and not even super team, super offense. Let me rephrase. My bad.
I'm about to say
super offense, not super team.
Super team that's 2-4. But
so the whole reason why I'm calling him the James Harden is not because of literally not because of how many teams he's done it with and all that stuff. It's literally just the culture. That's all. It's literally the culture was he has orchestrated it to a level that I've never seen in this league. And that's just a fact. And
you might be on for a while. This is not James Harden.
That's James Harden-esque.
No, it's not.
That is James Harden-esque.
I'm sorry. No matter how much you like it or not, bro. Tay Adams stays if they're winning.
No.
If they're winning games,
he was angry because they got rid of Derek Carr.
Yeah, and you know what else made it angry? Playing with Jimmy G and being like a fucking bum.
Regardless.
Did you? What you mean regardless?
I brought that up. Did I not, Young? Hold on, talking about. Did I not bring that up? Okay. I said that factored into it too.
JJ, you saw receiver, right?
I saw receiver.
Okay. So look. Did you watch the Lions game? You gotta bring up a nasty point. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead. Remember all the shit I was talking about last year with Tay and how bad the QB play was?
I get the QB. That's what I'm just saying. I brought that up too. I said the QB play still was a factor, but regardless if the QB play was good or not, that's what you ignoring. regardless of the QB play is good or not. He's out of there. He's throwing the deuces.
Like no bullshit. You dead ass think with a straight face that if they were winning, plus him still getting the rocket shit, he's leaving.
Plus him getting, he wasn't getting the rock regardless after that.
I'm talking about if it was good. I'm talking about if there was at least decent QB play and they were winning games. You think he was that? You think he's still?
I honestly don't believe he will stay at all. He didn't. He was mad the minute they traded Derek Carr and has been disgruntled about that ever since. Regardless.
I'll be mad too. Why would I be mad
but I'm
too?
saying regardless,
I'm
he's
saying,
been disgruntled.
I think from a player perspective, I would be mad. But if I'm still having decent QB play plus winning games, I don't think I.
Okay, so let me hit you with this. James Harden had a great play from KD and Kyrie, but Kyrie still made him mad, right or wrong?
No.
Time out. Answer my question. He was still mad at Kyrie, right or wrong?
You're being so disingenuous.
No, I'm not. Just answer my question.
They barely played together. Hold on, time out.
No.
We're
not doing this.
They barely played together, did they not?
So I'm gonna ask you this again. Okay, I'll hit you
They
on.
barely played last year. You can't do that, JJ.
No. They played that during that COVID time. I understand what you're saying, but like I said, during that time when Kyrie was able to go get on the court and do all this other stuff, right? During that time when he was able to, and he decided not to, was that not making James Harden disgruntled and mad? Right or wrong?
You said what?
Was Kyrie's decisions and actions not making James Harden mad and angry about wanting to be there?
Mm-hmm.
And so right after that, what did he do? He forced his way to the Philadelphia 76ers based off of the decisions that he made. So regardless, right after that, he goes to the Sixers. And he's hooping with another one of his homies, right? Hold up, he's hooping with another one of his homies. He gets mad at Daryl Morey for decisions, right? And guess what? Ruins the relationship between him and Joel Embiid. And guess what he does? Forces his way to the Clippers. Bro, my point is, Davante Adams, once again, it is not to the level of what James Harden does, because in the NBA, it's going to be. He's already done it on a multitude of teams. I'm not sitting here saying Davante Adams after this year, which it's true. That's all up in the air at the end of the day. But I'm not sitting here saying after this year, oh yeah, he's trying to force his way out of the Jets situation next because he's mad at Aaron Rodgers. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in the aspect of how the culture is when it comes to getting yourself and orchestrating your trades to go play specifically where you want. If not, if you don't get your way, it's over with for the entire league, for anybody else that tries to touch you. That is James Harden to a T, bro.
I want to see it. So for JJ, for you, because it's a good ass question.
Yeah.
Why do you? So for you, because you want to know what the narrative. Why didn't he force way out last year?
Same reason, bro. One. In fairness, it could, because regardless if he did it last year, this year, no matter, it would have been the same thing, right? The same reason why when James Harden, like I said, James Harden could have left the year before. He got paid anyways, Davante. James Harden could have left a year into his tenure with the 76ers. He didn't, right? He was gonna give it a year. Like you said, Davante Adams was gonna give it a year. He was gonna make it seem a little bit more pretty so that way he could leave. That's fine. But once again, at the end of the day, he gets his way. Davante's gonna get his way regardless.
I don't like that. What you just said. I think that's.
Hey, 3 teams in 3 years. That's crazy though. That is a crazy. Yeah, that'd been crazy. He did it last year.
I don't think. But
Davante Adams was gonna get.
What JJ just said though, I think that's nasty though.
How? Davante could have got traded last year when they fired the coach.
Because
he should have asked for a trade.
The reason why I say it's nasty is because, bro, of course, like from a season perspective of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to envision. If I know after my quarterback just left, and then there's a obviously traumatic difference, and niggas is losing games, why would I not think in the back of my mind, yeah, it might be time to get up out of here?
Bro, but he didn't have the leverage he has this year.
What leverage did he have this year?
What leverage did he have this year?
He got more leverage now because they still know one that he's a good receiver regardless. The show just dropped. The show just dropped. Everyone watched it, so that's also on his back too. So now you got people already seeing what he went through last year. Literally his feelings about it last year because he was very open and direct, so everyone can see it. And now he's what the heck? Am I looking at 2 years? Anyways,
what are we talking about?
What the fuck?
What are we talking about?
What I said earlier in the court. But that's why. But that's why, brother. I'm saying he last year it was literally. Oh yeah, this is my setup. That says he was setting it up. You know how you would whenever shoot. Dang, what's a good analogy right here?
Who are you talking about?
Come on.
Davante
He's talking about Tay. He's talking about Tay and how he's
Oh,
James
that
Harden.
BS that James Harden.
But
That's BS.
but JJ, what's your point? Like, are you trying to say Tay's toxic, or you just like what's your point of comparing him to James?
I just say
I'm asking, what's your point to calling him James Harden? Like, what's the point?
I'm calling him James Harden because he's James Harden. That's it. Because he's orchestrating his way. I'm calling him James Harden because of the level of power that he has to orchestrate his way to throughout these situations. Not only that, now he's setting up a culture for the rest of these guys that now they're going to be able to really start. Hold on. I'm doing some crazy stuff too, just like Tay, regardless, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, regardless of how we view players and how we view players in calibers, at the end of the day, the GMs and the league owners are gonna look at these players and be like, at the end of the day, he putting up crazy stats too. He putting up crazy numbers. So as long as you push that,
me and Young said the same shit. Hold on, me and Young said the same thing. Like,
yeah. Okay, you say don't most superstars have this power, but no, most superstars don't use their power in the way he's using it right now, which is why I said it's shifting. That's all I said earlier.
What other superstars have been in a situation like this and didn't move on?
What other superstars have been in? Okay, for example, I don't think Calvin Ridley is to the level of player that Monte Adams is, but he had the opportunity to be able to do that in general, right or wrong.
Was Calvin Ridley?
What are you talking about?
Was Calvin Ridley not signed a 1-year deal?
What?
He was signed.
Was Calvin Ridley not signed a 1-year deal?
He got traded to the Jags after he lied about. You know what? Let me not. He got traded to the Jags after that whole situation with the gambling.
But Calvin Ridley didn't come out and say, "Oh, I don't want to be here," or "Oh, I don't want to." Like that. That is completely different situations.
Okay, well, why are we saying why? Okay, let's go back to what I said earlier in the court. Let's go back to what I said earlier in the court.
He's not a superstar.
James Harden never left a trash team. He was leaving good teams.
No. By the time he left the Rockets, they were.
Wait, okay. So I will say the only time he left the trash team is when
that's different.
When he left us, we were dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, we were dog shit.
The Rockets. That was only.
I had.
We had John Wall, Boogie,
So would y'all say the Packers was a bad team?
You said what?
Would y'all say the Packers were a bad team?
No.
8-9 without Davante.
No, prior to that. What are we talking about?
With Davante.
Because they had Davante.
With James Harden,
Do
the
y'all
Rockets were okay.
Do y'all not understand? Well, not y'all. Do you not understand?
Wait, why are y'all making it seem like what I said is problem? Because we said this earlier. I said it's not bad to be, especially in the. I said players should start using this because what's the point of not using it if you have this type of level of ability? And like you said, Dave, you're right about Antonio Brown too. He had that level of ability too and didn't do it. So,
he played on the Steelers were always good.
The Steelers,
towards
the end of his time. Come on, what are we doing?
What's about the Raiders stuff?
What about?
And then the whole Raiders situation, then the Pat situation. He had
CTE
The Pats, he got released. He didn't ask for a trade.
I know. I said he could have. What? Look, G baby, you already, bro? I'm not trying to argue, bro. I'm not even trying to argue, gang.
Oh, I ain't gonna think like he believed to it. You think Belichick about Antonio Brown requesting a trade at that moment in time after the shit he was doing? Come on,
bro. He didn't even request a trade. They released him because more shit came out.
And there's nothing wrong with being, like I said, there's nothing wrong with being James Harden, bro. I'm just saying he's James Harden.
I mean, there's a lot. Okay, so JJ. So we get back to so we keep just going. How much is this needle mover?
You said how much is it needle mover?
Yes.
Oh, their offense has gotten better. Definitely, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely got better. But they noted it. So I'm not gonna lie. Regardless if I still have them winning the division or not, they're not making it past. They might not make it past the first round. Just to be honest, that defense still needs to be addressed. A-Rod still in question as today. What about what's up? Anyways,
yeah, you just lie. We know.
I lie. Well, hey, Kieran, what happened in AB's last year?
They started 11-0.
He was mad because they gave Juju Smith-Schuster the MVP when he was most important.
Yeah. He also sat out the last 2 weeks of the season. Right? Yep. Am I right?
Yes.
He started 7-2-1, finished 9-6-1. So
yeah.
So the point is, he said y'all were good. Like y'all literally have a winning record every year. So I don't know what that point is. Like once again,
have a winning record. All right, bro.
You said they were good every. They weren't even. Kieran even said they weren't even good that year. Let's go back. Let's go back. Like I said though, I'm not. Go ahead. My back here.
The last time we won a playoff game, Antonio Brown was on the roster. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's funny. That's funny. So now, how much does this help the Jets team?
You know what I said.
You said last time y'all. Anyways.
Am I wrong?
Going
on 9 years, by the way.
About the Jets. I mean, everyone's been saying it, man, but it's just the D line, dude. They can't rush the passer. They can't stop the run. The edge rushers have been horrible this year. Will McDonald's had some nice flashes for sure, but I also think this, people kind of look at the numbers and kind of think like, oh, he's been playing like a top edge, but he really hasn't been. Like, he's been good. He's been their best edge rusher by far, but he hasn't been some dominant player. And Quinnen has just been a ghost this year. He's been, eating up a ton of double teams and hasn't really been able to do much because, last year they had guys on the edge and in the interior that could also get pressure around him, and they're not really having it this year. And something else no one else really brought up, but Michael Carter's been out with injuries. DJ Reed got hurt yesterday. Like, when all those guys are healthy, that's the best secondary in football, and I don't think anyone's really going to debate that. But with all those injuries on the defense, man, yeah, Jermaine Johnson tore his Achilles. I believe that was during the preseason, I believe. Like, with all those injuries on the defense, like, as much as awesome as Tay is, he's still a top 5 receiver in the league for sure. As awesome as he is, they didn't fix their main problem. Their problem was their front 4 and the fact that the secondary is kind of falling apart with all those injuries. And, maybe the culture kind of gets better with Tay there after the whole Saligan fired incident. But if that D-line...
Y'all told me Sauce is top 1. He should be able to help that out.
Top what?
Hey, he'll do his job, but unfortunately, I don't know about the other ones. But no, man, it's gonna be interesting. I still think the Jets make the playoffs, even if before they got Tay, I still would have said they were gonna make the playoffs. But in terms of how much do they like move me forward, I mean, I get you have to say they got better, but they didn't fix their main issue, and I still think first round out is definitely possible. I mean, the playoff win is also possible, but as far as contenders, I mean, I'm still think Kansas City, Houston, Baltimore, hell, maybe even Buffalo. I'd take all of them over the Jets. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't say conference championship, but if they get lucky, maybe.
Do-rag?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Like, it moves the needle, obviously, because Garrett Wilson's the number 2 now, which is crazy to say out loud. Talking about two top 10 receivers. So obviously your offense is gonna get better. You just hope it starts clicking on the road, but you can't stop the run. You can't get to the quarterback. Secondary's beat up. The linebacker play ain't been nothing crazy like it was last season.
Yeah.
And then also you got a whole new coach. I can't trust it. I can't trust him to win a playoff game. You can't win a playoff game if your front 4 can't get home. So it's still like, obviously you get better. You're probably gonna be a playoff team. Your schedule's a cupcake now, but in the grand scheme of things, how much does it change? Because based on the information we got this year and what the Jets look like right now, I mean, it's probably gonna be the same outcome. You're probably looking at a first round exit with Tay, without Tay. That's how I look at it. So
also something else I also want to bring up. It's off topic, but the offensive line hasn't been as good as what it could be. Tyron Smith has not been. He's been fine, but dude, we were talking about him. We were talking about him like top 10 tackle in the league, and I mean, like, I know it's only one play, but like it's been consistently pre-snap penalties. He's getting beaten. Like when I saw AJ Epinesa just kind of beat him around the edge and get by him on his outside shoulder, I was like, dude, old Tyron's not allowing that. And AJ is a good player. Like, he's probably one of the better rotational pass rushers in the league. But come on, man, you're Tyron Smith. Like, and the thing is, like, normally people would be like, whoa, we drafted a Lou. Lou hasn't been very good this year when he has been on the field. So
he's a rookie.
Yeah, like, and he's a rookie. John Simpson also hasn't really been that good this year. Like, legitimately, their only reliable starter right now is Elijah Vera Tucker, which great starter. He's a top 10 guard in the league, but dude, it's
rough.
It's just the trench, man. It's bad.
I mean, Tyron Smith is just old. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Matt.
Yeah, it's more of just saying the same thing they all been saying.
Like, yeah, this obviously makes them better, but Davante Adams isn't going to make you a better run-stopping unit. It's just going to make you a higher-powered offense. And even though, like, yeah, I'm not going to pretend like that doesn't, like, really, really change a lot for me. Like, there's still so many, like, weaknesses that this Jets team has. I would be a little bit more comfortable with them moving forward if they still had Robert Saleh as their head coach.
Offense is crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I still didn't understand.
There's no way y'all about to act like Robert Saleh is moving y'all that much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No. I'm gonna speak my piece later, but here's my thing, Young. At least they know what they're gonna get from him. They don't know what they're gonna get.
I don't know what's gonna happen with this coach.
It's more of the devil you do know versus the devil you don't.
Exactly.
This is an unknown.
I know you coach defense. I know you coach defense.
He hasn't shown us anything. That's what it is.
But what did y'all see from the defense?
I think Saleh showed me a lot.
What did Saleh show me? Hold on.
What did y'all see from the defense differently that y'all didn't see week one?
To answer your question, what did Saleh show me? He turned a bottom 3 defense into a top 3.
No, I'm talking this year right now. Donnie, week one.
This year right now.
Not when he got there.
The San Francisco 49ers ran through that defense like butter week one. The Bills did
and that's fine.
And so did the Vikings.
But Young, that's fine. But even with all that, it's still better than somebody who's never been in this position before.
Well, I have more faith in Saleh turning it around than this.
But so I guess we just see it different. If I know Robert Saleh, I get you know what you're getting. While you could also, shit the bed with whoever the coach is now, he can also do better than Robert Saleh. Is that not a possibility?
Right, but that's a possibility. You're right, but it'd be different if they fired him in the offseason and had a whole offseason to get ready.
I'm 1,000%.
This is midseason. This is midseason. That's why.
I'm just saying
that's why they're saying Robert Saleh is not the greatest coach in the world, but having that continuity and players literally saying we're technically still doing this for Robert Saleh, that matters.
No, I get that. I'm just saying why weren't they doing this week 1 through 5? The defense was still.
They're also dealing with a lot of injuries. They're also dealing with
I get that part, but like the run defense is horrible. I don't know why we expected different. And it hadn't been corrected for
it wasn't bad last year. So
AG baby Quentin Williams still better than Dexter Lawrence.
He hasn't played that good this year, but we're not gonna act like it wasn't a convo last year.
It wasn't a convo.
It wasn't a convo last year. All right, bro.
It was not a convo.
Last year. It was only a combo. It was only a combo in 2022.
Big Dex is the best DT in the league. Ain't no combo.
Bro, Dexter Lawrence might just be the best defensive player in the league.
He's better than Chris Jones. He's better than Chris Jones.
Yes.
If we being if we keep it at 1,000,
dude, I've never seen a 110.
He really the DPO.
Yeah, he could be DPO.
I was thinking about it today. This season alone, Dexter Lawrence has been the best player in football.
Logistics.
That's not a crazy thing to say.
I would have said Hutch. That's me, but he got hurt.
I got Fred Warner still out there. I don't care about it.
Fred Warner's also up there.
It's not ridiculous.
Fred Warner, Dexter, Hutch, all 3 of them. I'm fine.
Real quick. Tegan. Tegan, what's your thoughts about the Tay Adams trade? How much was his movie?
We talking about the AFC version of the Eagles, right? The Jets. I mean, just think of the weapons. A disappointing offensive line. They both don't got coaches right now. I'm not counting Nick Sirianni, the cheerleader, as a coach. Like they got all the pieces on paper. We always talk about these pieces, but they're not being able to put it together. I'm not saying they can't, but Tay Adams, they got now elite weapons across the board. Even though we got to give Alan Lazard some love for last night because he
even though he is still Osama, he has been playing all right.
Yeah,
I'll give him some props. I'll give him some props.
Okay. That Hail Mary was insane. Like, come on.
But of course he did it.
Yeah, and also we all know that they're about to get MVS, right? But with that being said, Tay, I mean it's the same points that they're like on paper. Their offense looks like it should flow really well. I liked what their OC did a lot. To Young's point, the difference between the head coach was they Defensively, I get it. They haven't been disciplined all year. They really didn't look disciplined, and they ran a lot more man coverage, which I'm sure we could go look at the all-22 film to see how Sauce did. But they ran a lot more man coverage than they did against zone. I still think Saleh would have given them the best chance to win compared to an interim head coach that's never been in these positions before. That's going to bite them because at the end of the day, when you get to playoff time, those little details will matter at the end of the day. If Rodgers is able to get to a conference championship, it's going to have a lot bigger of a weight than most conference championship runs. But right now, you can look at that schedule and say win, 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 win. They're going to have to show it. I mean, we could do the same thing with the Eagles and say it's win, win, win because of the talent on the roster. They just got to show it at this point. Like I'm not going to be moved until it happens.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I trust Aaron Rodgers more than I trust Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but I think the main bro, and
but
Tegan
Jalen Hurts isn't also going. Jalen Hurts isn't also going against Lamar, Patty, Josh.
Tegan ain't even bring up the fact that their run game is still like it's still evident that they're struggling in that aspect too, and that could be part of because of the O-line. Only problem with that logic though is I watched Breece Hall, even though I watched Breece Hall before and after, still be able to run with bad O-line play, and he was making it he was looking really good. So I just don't like the. That's why you go and look at other stuff and probably factor in the play calling too. But honestly speaking, like I said, that offense that they still didn't solve anything when it comes to that defensive side of the football in terms of in their run defense and in general. Just they're very porous in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you look at their offense. And you add Tay Adams, that's going to be good for your passing offense. Of course, it's going to and obviously help Aaron Rodgers play better and not have as many hiccups because I know Tay Adams is going to be just more sound in those areas. But at the end of the day, that offense got better, but did the overall team really truly improve that much to the point where you could say they're the AFC chip winners or making it there? That's the real question in my opinion.
G-Raby? Fuck.
Davante Adams trade was a lateral move.
Cook.
The Davante Adams trade was a lateral move. I cannot believe in 2024 I'm saying Davante Adams reuniting with Aaron Rodgers is a lateral move, but it is a lateral move. Because none of y'all up here said that they were going to be in any better of a position projected playoff-wise than you thought originally. Maybe a first round win. Maybe a first round win.
I got them winning the Super Bowl. I said that before the season.
And you still have them after what you've seen in 6 weeks, you still think they win the Super Bowl?
Nah, but adding Davante Adams, I think I can.
You think they're back. So wait. So you think they're back to winning a Super Bowl?
No, I feel better.
You can feel better about it. I know why.
I wouldn't say they're the favorite.
I'll tell you why it's a lateral move. I'll tell you why it's a lateral move.
How is it a lateral move when everybody had the Jets being real nice and going deep in the playoff runs? How is it a lateral move?
No, I'm not talking about what we saw before the season. We've watched 6 weeks of football. Our expectations for the Jets have definitely lowered a bit based on how we saw their defense move, how bad their O-line was, how inconsistent their run game is, right? And
how bad
bluntly stated, you said what?
How bad did they drop yours?
For me, I thought on paper they should be an AFC chip team. Now?
How they can be?
First round exit.
Now? I don't know because if they go against the team, this is how I feel the Jets can make the AFC chip. They have to go against teams every round that can't stop the run. And I don't know if they're going to find a team just based on what we've seen so far.
They can't stop the run. They're down so. Why would I pick a team to win a playoff game? They can't stop the run or get to the quarterback.
No, you're right. But
why would anyone pick that team to win a playoff game?
Yeah, but when I look at these, because at the end of the day, what's the old common cliche phrase? Defense wins championships, right? So when I look at the teams that can truly stop the run and abuse that O-line, not only do I not think they'll be able to get past that, I also think the quarterback play on those other teams has been better as well. A la the Chiefs, a la the Ravens. And those are the and if we really want to keep it a buck, I don't think they're getting past Houston. Not anymore.
They're
not anymore. I don't think they get past Houston.
So it's a zero chance they getting past.
I genuinely
they can't get to the quarterback.
They will get
I'm
past
asking you. It's just zero. It's just a zero chance they can't get past Houston.
10% if I want to be gracious.
I'll be shocked.
I do not think.
Hey Trey, you said anybody can be anybody, man. I mean, everyone got a chance.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a bigger chance than that.
I don't know why when they have a horrific O-line play, it's literally they can't stop the run and they can't consistently run the ball.
They can't stop the run, but they can't get to. They don't get to the quarterback either.
The secondary's banged up, man.
Notorious playoff riser Aaron Rodgers too.
And I love Quincy. I love CJ Mosley. Like they haven't been playing like their usual selves this year. They've just been good, not great. Like last year, we were talking. Last year, there were conversations of are they as good as the Ravens Niners linebacker duo, and this year it's not even close to that.
No. When we look at the reason, that's why I said it's a lateral move. Obviously, having Davante Adams that opens up more for Garrett, and even Conklin's been being used. Allen Lazard is now a wide receiver 3, which is where he should be, right? Cool. That's all fine and dandy.
Opens up one game too.
Yes, slightly. Because I think that O-line is still atrocious. So, by default, it'll open it up. But I think that O-line is so atrocious. If they do anything in the run game, it's off the strength of just Breece. It's not because their O-line is actually opening up holes for him. It's Breece. Breece is balling.
I just think they're going to get light boxes. They have to. Because you can't just one-on-one.
I think they're going to get light boxes because of how obviously Davante and Garrett, yes, that's a threat. That's way more manageable. But, like, for example, they play the Chiefs in the playoffs. They're going to love being in a light box. They can be 6 in the box because they know their D-line. Yeah, I think Baltimore can do it too because they know they're going to demolish. Why not?
I don't think Baltimore's defense is as good as it was.
Honestly, they would dominate that O-line. They would dominate that O-line, though. They would dominate the Jets.
No, I think Baltimore's offense flies the Jets defense.
I don't think Baltimore doesn't have anybody to stop those receivers.
Who they got? They got nobody to stop Lamar Jackson.
That's fine. Hey, you're right. You're right, Young. They don't have anybody to stop those receivers, which is
they would stop the run. I just don't think they can stop the
pass. But that's my thing. If you make this team one-dimensional, which is basically what they've been all year for the most part, but you cannot afford to be a one-dimensional team in the playoffs in this loaded AFC and still expect to make it to the chip or the Super Bowl. That doesn't happen often. Even how y'all feel about Isaiah Pacheco. At least come playoff times, he made a lot of big timely runs. He's not the greatest runner in the world, but the Chiefs were not a one-dimensional team. The Bills were not a one-dimensional team. All these contenders that we're talking about, the Bills, the Texans, the Chiefs, they're not one-dimensional teams.
I don't even think the Bills are real contenders. I think it's Houston, Baltimore, and
honestly, I didn't even mention Baltimore. They're definitely not a one-dimensional team. I don't see all of a sudden their run game just not being able to do anything like it did in that one playoff game. I don't see that at all. I don't know. Like now, if that does happen, Young, then the Ravens are cursed. Because you already got shut down last year when you shouldn't have. If you get shut down again this year, y'all are cursed. I don't know what happened to y'all franchise. Maybe it was Ray Rice. I don't know. But y'all are cursed if that happens.
Ray Rice.
But if you have terrible O-line play and bad defense, like again, you can't run the ball consistently, and you definitely can't stop the run. You're not going to be viewed as a contender or even making it past who can do that.
Getting a top 5 receiver in the game is a lateral move. In this template.
It's a lateral move in the
sense that you have bad trench play.
Exactly. That's why it's a lateral move because it's
you can't have bad trench play. It's to win games.
Them getting Davante Adams does not make you feel.
You not say that the offense is going to help out the defense a little way more than what it is now.
But damn, you can stop the run or get to the quarterback. You're not going to playoff.
But can you not? At least now
it can help. It can help.
You're going to put up way more points than they put up now. They're going to put up way.
We say that.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is what we assume.
That's fine.
But again, it can help, but it doesn't help enough to the point to where I feel like this is a needle mover. I feel like the Jets right now, after what we've seen these first 6 weeks, I feel like the Jets right now are about a first round exit. Maybe they could get one if I got to see the matchup. But it's very 50-50 right now.
And we're talking about niggas who never coached in the playoffs before.
Davante Adams, maybe if they get a favorable matchup, I'll probably call them a lock to win a playoff game. But I don't think they're beating either of those other 3 teams I said. Just matchup wise, they don't match up well.
Coaching too, like the coaching, like this is up
because I don't. Well. Hey, because another thing too, we talk about coaching. When it gets down to them crucial moments, and he's got to make a decision, go forward or kick it, or if he's got to take his points or try to go on the plus side of the field at the 41, right? When to call a timeout, when not to, right? And nobody, granted, we got A-Rod, Davante, and Garrett. That should be enough, but ain't nobody moved by the offensive play calling either. That's not a recipe for success when I have, like bluntly stated, it's not the end-all be-all, but like Harbaugh and Andy Reid are finna coach circles around these niggas. Circles. And that matters when the big details matter that much in a playoff game, that does matter.
I just think that
I'm not going to lie. Bringing up John Harbaugh, it's kind of crazy. Hasn't it's the Super Bowl.
I'm talking about compared to a new guy who's never been in this position. A new guy who's never been in this position. I'm not saying Harbaugh's. I'm not saying Harbaugh's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Offensive firepower. Wow. I think even though you can, there's gonna be unless they they're gonna keep playing like this, because I don't think they're gonna keep playing like this. I'm not gonna lie, because there's definitely been some games to where they have stopped the run. But just going off the schedule alone and who they play and how they about to figure this whole team out, this team identity, bro, these niggas are gonna be a problem. Like they're going to be a huge problem.
But you talk about the schedule. Are you saying
next week? Like when they play Houston, it's not just going to be some just rollover.
I didn't say that.
Y'all said they had damn near no chance of beating them.
I said in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, still it's
the playoff. I said like 10% to be nice, but if they keep showing me that they can be nice, if they keep showing me that these trenches are atrocious. It's not like it's just middle of the pack. It's not like they're atrocious. If they keep showing me that going against these other teams whose trenches are way better, and like with Houston specifically, a Will Anderson and a Daniel Hunter, and the way D'Amico Ryans likes to play defense with them boys, a Chiefs with Chris Jones, and the way Steve Spagnuolo like coming up with these great blitzes. Yeah, I don't see a way how they're going to.
You're not beating them.
And then let's be blunt.
Unless the Jets whole line,
Aaron Rodgers ain't been playing like no a prime Aaron Rodgers either.
He just had a masterclass. Literally, yesterday he just had a masterclass. Has
he done it all year?
Okay, but it's going to keep going on a roll. And my point is unless the offensive line, every single one of them moving like 55 overalls, no badges, they're going to be competing with every team in the league.
How's their O-line been moving this year?
It's not been hot dog shit.
Hey Trent, I'm not gonna lie. In the playoffs, you're not stopping that Texas offense.
It's the worst O-line in the league.
Hey Trent,
but it's bad. It's bad.
The interior of that line isn't as
you're not gonna stop the Texans offense if you can't get to the quarterback. You can't stop the run. If you can see a shot all day to throw the ball and give them an avenue to run the ball down your throat, you're not gonna beat the Texans. I'm sorry.
And then also
you can't win with bad defensive line play in the playoffs.
And we all just acknowledge that they can't consistently run the ball or stop the run. Anybody, whether you play football or not, knows you have to be able to do those things in order to be able to compete, especially against teams that we know, if nothing else fails, we know the Chiefs are going to be able to stop the run and run the ball. We know the Ravens are going to be able to stop the run and run the ball. Right? Unless, like I said, unless they just fall off a cliff again, then they're cursed.
Can I ask them? Oh, so are we going up from the whole stretch point? Because yesterday Breece Hall had a day. So I mean, how are we judging this?
I'm not saying he can't.
It's not even no end. He went literally insane.
It's consistency.
So how are we doing?
I said okay. But they have not consistently.
If Breece keeps moving like this,
bro, you think he's gonna do this all year, bro? You think he's gonna do what he did yesterday all year?
Why can't he?
I need to show me. Trent, I need him to show me. I need him to show me. It's not why can't he? You got to show me.
When you add Tay in his value and what he brings to the run game, unless, like I said, unless they release every piece, center, guard, tackle. Let's say start moving like 55 overalls every fucking play. Why would he not?
I gotta show me. Don't you?
Okay, that's fine. You want to say it's gotta show me? Fine.
I was like, yeah,
G Will plus white boxes.
Trent, I'm saying, it's week 6, so things are still definitely up to change.
So
as it stands right now, I wouldn't pick them to win a playoff game.
They
gotta show me something.
But
bro? Like, what are we?
Because yes, he had a day yesterday, right? Did he get hurt in the Vikings game?
Yes.
Brees Hall got hurt in the Vikings game.
No.
No, Aaron Jones.
No. Brees Hall Hall didn't get hurt in the Vikings game, right?
Not that I know of. No.
Were they down? What's it called?
They were down the whole game.
No, I know they were down the whole game, but how big was the gap? Because he went 9 for 20.
It's 20-0.
It was 20-0 at one point. Okay, cool.
He had 9
okay, cool. That's fine.
The Denver shit, he only had 10 carries.
Yeah, and that was a tight game all game.
Yeah, that was a tight game all game. That was just a bad game. That's what Aaron Rodgers fried. They cooked.
Okay. What's it called? Against the Titans.
He was
solid, 14 for 62.
He was all right. And then
and then the 49ers. Okay, so again, I'm going to say this again. Just based on what we've seen this year, they have not shown me the ability to consistently, not once in a purple moon, not good game here and the rest. No, they have not consistently been able to show me that they can run the ball. We have all acknowledged how bad their O-line play has been. Now, yes, Davante Adams, does that help with that? Of course it does. It's Davante Adams. Anytime you get a playmaker like that, it's going to help. But I'm looking at when we get into the playoffs. I'm not looking at when they play the Patriots and the Cardinals and the Colts and the Dolphins and the Jaguars, all these horrific defenses.
Well, if they can
I'm not looking at that.
It's going to change your mind, though.
Do you think the Ravens defense
against these weak
it's going to change your mind? I promise you it will.
What do you mean?
Because I promise you it will. Because even when they play these not good teams in New England, he ain't do nothing. In Denver, he ain't do nothing. You still talking about that? So if these next
what are you talking
games,
about?
he's running the ball well. It's going to change your mind because you already talking about the consistency right now with these past 6 games. So why would they not change it then?
Because, like I just said, if I'm looking at these, and I just say right now, if I'm looking at when they play, like for example, when they play the Jaguars, right, the worst defense in the fucking league, if they run down their throat, okay, cool, but that's not gonna make me look, oh yeah, they ran down the Jaguars' throat, so I think they're gonna do it against the Ravens or the Chiefs. No, but you said it's gonna change my mind. If he's not doing it against the teams that are solid or good against the run, then no, it's not gonna change my mind.
I just think if these next couple of games like Pitt, New England, Houston, they just off those 3 alone, even easy. Not even talking about the rest of it. If he runs the ball well, it's gonna change your perspective how we talking about this.
Well,
I promise you.
I promise you. Yeah, I gotta see what he. Does.
Like I promise you it will.
Because if he getting like 14 for 60 or whatever, I'm not moving on this shit. If he has a game like he did all 3 of them teams, like he did against the Bills, then all right, we'll have a different conversation. Hey, I guess the whole line got better, but it's not.
Yeah,
this doesn't make them a title contender. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, considering the schedule, I would probably say yeah. Obviously, like their schedule is not good. It's going to give them like a chance to get prepared for the playoffs, in my opinion. But as G Baby said, we got to see it. So I think Tay's still really good, and Garrett Wilson being the number 2 now is going to help a lot. So,
all right, Karen, back on you.
Yeah.
Bills got Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
How does this move the needle for the Bills?
Helps a lot. This receiving core didn't move me. I thought if they played any teams that had really good corners, they would get fried. They would just get locked down. Amari Cooper for the last decade has been one of the best route runners in the league, and Josh Allen did have one of the best route runners in the league for 5 years to help with his development. The Bills only go up from here. So the one thing I will say about Amari Cooper, hopefully his drop issue is fixed.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Every time I see him on my screen on NFL Red Zone, he's dropping a pass. So I'm going to lateral move. The Bills are going to be in the same spot with or without him. If they was
No,
going
I'm
to
not gonna lie.
playoff,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
it's the
I'm not
same.
gonna lie. Bro,
You wanna know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
You are flat.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
You are flat out lying right now. This shit is dead ass sad.
I can tell
You
you why.
make it too black and white, brother.
You are no. You are not telling me the Bills getting Amari Cooper and you're trying to base this shit off. Yes, we understand Amari Cooper has not been playing well these past couple of weeks, but we are not about to say that shit is not a lateral move. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm
So
not.
you guys,
I'm not even gonna let you say that,
guys,
bro. I
are you
can't
fucking
even lie.
serious? When you guys hear me say lateral move, you think
Lateral-
that I'm saying, let me finish. You think
Go
that
ahead.
I'm saying the team itself, they're just gonna stay at the same level? No. In the
So-
regular season, is that gonna help? That's that's a better weapon for Josh Allen to throw to. Of course. When I'm referencing lateral move, to me, the addition of Amari Cooper did not then make me think the Bills are now going to be higher than wherever I expected them to be before.
So
That's
I'm
what I
going to
mean.
tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're not about to sit here and change the context of what lateral means. All right. What you said earlier, it's more understandable with the Jets than what you just said right now. Because at the end of the day,
my definition was the same for both.
at the end of the day, that if you want to say you don't think they're going to get, they didn't get any better in terms of wherever you had them placed in the playoffs afterwards, fine. But I'm not gonna lie, that's just because you didn't change your opinion. That's what happened. You didn't change your opinion. If you can go ahead, like I said, for the most part, I guess if you want to say you reevaluate, I don't know if you really reevaluate it. It's up to you. You know, you only know that. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, looking at the fact that they had no type of their receiving weapons were still lackluster, like I stated previously. The fact that James Cook is now hurt too, and so we're now we don't even know what's going on with him. And like we said, it was either Josh Allen and friends, and that defense is still still bad, right? The one thing that happened is that offense now is still, regardless of how you say Amari Cooper has been playing, has moved up tremendously compared to the Jets, who still had a crazy offensive playmakers. These guys on the Bills don't have the same playmakers that you could say is lateral. Upgrading from Khalil Shakir to Amari Cooper, that's not lateral at all. In my opinion,
so the original question was whether or not it would be a needle mover, right? Hey, hold on, let me finish. So when we say needle mover, right? When I'm looking at needle mover, I'm saying, okay, I'm not even based on my preseason expectation. I'm based on what I've seen in the first 6 weeks of football, where I think people are, because obviously things have changed. So I look at where I see the Bills, right? Where I see the Bills compared to the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Texans, all these other teams that I'm looking at in their respective conference, because that's who they'd have to see in the playoffs. So I look at that and I'm like, okay, based on where I think you guys are, based on how I think you guys have been playing, matchup wise, this, that, and the third, or who I think is going to come out of that, right? In the regular season, just like I said for the Jets, just getting Davante Adams help, of course, it's going to open up more things. Josh Allen has a way better receiving weapon than he's had. All of that stuff is correct, right? But do I think the addition of that to then me, when I look at all these other matchups and who they're going to face come playoff time, do I think it moves it so much to the point where that I raise them higher or drop them lower, whatever the trade or whatever it is? No, I think yes, they're going to look better on the regular season. The passing game is going to open up, but I still don't think they're going. I still don't think that is putting them above wherever I have them.
So wait, no, we'll just establish this. Where did you have them prior to them getting Amari Cooper?
What's it called? So based on these 6 weeks, I would say they were probably fourth or fifth. Because Chiefs, Mahomes, I had the Ravens above them, had the Texans above them as far as like where I think they would fall come playoff time. And then I don't think I'm missing a team, am I?
So literally, Gabe.
So I think
does Amari Cooper
Hold on. Can you tell me where you had them before?
Yeah, I think fourth or fifth. I don't think I'm forgetting a team. So I think
so you had them at fourth or fifth.
Yeah, probably fourth. We'll just say fourth. Well, let's say fourth.
I think they would win the playoff game.
Yeah, I think they would win first round and then get.
Do you think they have a better chance? Do you think
so? You had much more belief in these players than a lot of other people. That's fine. Never mind. You know what? You got it. There's nothing to argue. I'm sorry. He believed in that team much more than a lot of people did. So
yeah, based on these first 6 weeks, I liked how they were playing. I thought they would win a playoff game and then lose in a divisional round. I think with Amari Cooper, that stays the same. I don't think they are now an AFC championship.
There's nothing to argue. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing to argue on that. If you already thought they were gonna win the first round and lose after the first round, so.
With Amari Cooper.
You said what, Kieran?
The only thing is I disagree heavily. I don't know how you thought that before that.
They have a way better chance with Amari Cooper against those three teams that are above them.
Obviously, the chance is better, but I still think they would lose.
Okay.
Like it doesn't change how I feel. I still think they would lose if they had to see any of those three teams: Texans, Ravens, or Chiefs. I still think they would lose, and I don't think getting Amari Cooper changes that.
Okay.
What's so funny, JJ?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Say it.
I already said what I said. This is nothing, bro. It's good.
Matt, you go ahead.
Big ass smirk, but
Yeah, I mean, shoot, my bad. I just walked the wrong way. I think I saw somebody on Twitter today saying that this team's a Super Bowl contender now, and that's
still
no. Stop, no.
Josh, come on.
Listen.
Josh Allen gets the Super Bowl, bro. I swear to God.
I'm sorry. I'm just out on the Bills for now. It's going to be a while until I think I'll be back on this Super Bowl contender train for them. If they weren't a contender last year with Stephon Diggs, like what's Amari Cooper going to do that Stephon Diggs couldn't do? Because
drop more passes.
I mean, like, yeah.
Drop more passes.
Like last. I was just looking it up.
That's a good point. I'm not gonna.
Like last year, the league leader in drops, I think it was Puka. He had like 14. Amari Cooper already has 9 through the first 6 weeks of the season.
Yes, something
like
I told you, every time I see him on my screen, he's dropping a pass.
And it's atrocious.
Yeah. Amari Cooper hasn't been good this year. Like I get it, Deshaun Watson is terrible, but so many, like I watched all these drops. Majority of them are his fault. Like he just straight up drops the pass right in his chest. Like it's like, and I hate to say this, but it's like he's genuinely gotten worse. Like I don't think like it's nasty, but like he can turn around. It's only been 6 weeks, but through the first 6 weeks of the season, if this is the same Amari Cooper that we're going to be seeing all year.
Who's worse, Amari Cooper now or Calvin Ridley in 2023?
Calvin Ridley.
That's the same. This might be the same, Nick.
I'm not gonna lie,
No, Amari Cooper now, bro. No,
Amari Cooper now, young.
Okay, listen. Okay, to be fair to Calvin Ridley, he wasn't like he dropped a lot of balls. He didn't have a 30% drop rate 6 weeks into the season.
Yeah.
Plus, Calvin Ridley was actually able to.
I think Amari Cooper was selling intentionally. I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's bad. No, that's a bad look.
I was watching his routes. He was literally jogging in the NFL. Like he was jogging routes.
So he's like
selling intentionally.
That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Just out there just selling. Like he wasn't trying to catch any pass unless it was literally.
No, like I'm talking about some of these passes. Like you're talking about out routes, or like it's gimme passes you catch in a warm up. He's just dropping like.
You know how bad.
Yeah, he does have a drop problem, but like.
But you know how
crazy.
It's never been this bad.
You know how bad your drops got to be when you're making Jerry Judy's hands look competent.
That's what I'm saying. Like
when you're making Jerry Judy's hands look competent.
His hands have never been that bad. Like,
can we say something? Can we say something? How about acknowledging that Jerry Judy actually just looks better though?
Yeah, playing that with Amari Cooper on them drops, he for sure look better. I was like, okay, Jerry.
Without talking about Amari Cooper right now, brother, I'm being real. Like, I actually honestly believe Jerry Judy just looks better.
Yeah, he do.
I mean, yeah, Jerry Judy's also.
We're gonna find out what he looked like now that Amari Cooper didn't ship off.
Amari trash. Come on.
Jerry Judy dropped 8 passes in 1 game. He's obviously gotten better from that.
Oh yeah, of course.
What's your thoughts on this though?
As of right now, what we see this season, the idea definitely it looks better than what the reality could be. I'm hoping Amari Cooper comes in and he's not dropping the way he is. He's still getting the separation, and if he's doing that, it's definitely an upgrade for a receiving core that has been lackluster this year. It's been lackluster, so it could open up the doors for that offense to flow a little bit more better, especially You talking about James Cook maybe out some games? I don't know
Hey,
how
why is that
injuries
from
look
what
like.
you're saying?
So what?
I said, why is that from what you're saying?
What you mean? From Amari Cooper? That brother been bad.
Yeah, from what you're saying.
He's been like a bottom 5 or 6.
He's been bad. So like I said, the idea sounds
I'm
good.
joking. I'm joking.
The idea sounds good, but
So
from what
Durag
we've
is
seen
a
this
lateral-
year,
Durag is a lateral move.
a lateral move.
We're just like,
He's a
What
G-League
y'all
different.
saying consistently?
From what I've seen,
Y'all saying from the past 6 weeks?
I know.
yeah, from what I've seen,
it's
yeah.
a lateral move.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah.
Sorry,
Like I said, the idea sounds better.
Right now.
But unlike the Jets, they actually got something that could potentially fix a need that they have because the receiver core has been lackluster. So that's the problem.
Would you not agree? We can say like it won't fix their run defense because their run defense has not been good either.
Yeah,
it's kind of similar to.
It's
what we
kind of
said.
similar.
It
It's literally similar to
It hasn't been good.
we knew that coming in though. We knew that D line coming in was
the only difference.
suspect. So
The only difference is that Josh Allen is like, he's way better than Aaron Rodgers at this point. But
yeah, so far. But we would
What
have
is
said
James Cook injury? Turf toe?
Yeah.
Well, I got a question.
So who would be on my
about this.
tweets?
I got a question about this Davante Adams thing, though. Is he the best Jets wide receiver ever?
Stop. All right, let's. I mean,
Did Brandon
Just who he is.
respect Brandon Marshall.
Just of who he is. I mean, just of I'm not like
Who he is, yes.
like he has to play.
He's not the best Jets wide receiver ever.
He has to. If he has to play, like he can't.
Matt. I'll say
Randy
like
Moss
this.
played for the Jets.
Matt, I'll say like this.
Oh, then never mind.
I'm not. How long did Randy? How
You have to
long
play
did
your
Randy?
tenure, bro. Like
Matt, I'll say,
Wait. Randy Moss never played on the Jets.
He never played for the Jets though. He never played.
no, Matt. I'll say like this. It's like Kevin Durant to the Nets. He's like the most talented. That makes sense.
I mean, I would say KD's the best net ever, but that's.
I'm not gonna lie,
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like that disrespect to Brandon Marshall right now.
Tay needs 2 seasons and he'll be better than Brandon Marshall. He needs 2.
Will he get 2 seasons?
He needs 2. He'll be better than him.
Hey, that's a good question, Dave. That's a good question. Because if his boy retires,
That's Hannah Moss.
Hey. No, that's what I said. I said in the offseason, if Quentin Johnston and Marvin Harrison Jr. both retired before the season started, Quentin Johnston.
Oh, wait, time out. And I'm not gonna lie, I lied. He needs 1 really good season. He's clearly better than Brandon Marshall.
I mean,
So-
yeah, Brandon.
No,
Marshall,
because Brandon Marshall only had 1 good year on the Jets. So
He only played 2 years on the Jets.
He only
I mean,
had
unless
one
you
good
want
year
to count
on the
like
Jets.
John Maynard, like no.
Don't even give me my.
Keyshawn Johnson, anyone?
Don't even give me
That
my face. Don't even give me that face. But Donnie, what's your thoughts on this trade though? Because you know Josh Allen, your king. What are your thoughts?
He has too many.
You do.
I have too many Canes. Is that what you said? Who else is my king named Karen?
Trevor Lawrence.
Brady Cook now. Okay.
Jackson Dart, Ashton
Jackson
Johnson.
Dart.
The list goes on and on.
Trey, you're
My real king plays in Arizona, but that's a different discussion.
Yeah, we know Mark
Trent.
Harrison Jr.
The king of the Smurfs?
No,
Trent,
not
why you laughing?
not that one, G baby. But whoever
Trent,
said
why are you laughing?
Whoever said Smurf, take it easy. But no,
Trent, why are you laughing?
Bro, he's like an Oompa Loompa, bro. He's like the Oompa Loompa.
okay.
Laverne is Coles. Respect him right now.
Just gotta crank him.
Yeah, I respect him in Madden 07, my nigga.
Okay.
So he's not
after you, man.
Danny, go ahead, bro.
Okay, about Amari
Loaded.
Cooper. I mean, honestly, my thoughts on the Jets haven't. It's kind of. I mean, not the Jets. My Bills' thoughts haven't really changed. So, like, trust me, it's a great addition to the receiver room. It's great. They needed it bad, but like, my prediction was they were going to win the division and get the 4 seed, and I still think they're going to win the division and get the 4 seed. Maybe they'll sneak out the wild card with the W. Have to play probably either Kansas City or Baltimore or Houston. Most likely have to play one of them. Gonna lose end of the season. Amari Cooper's a free agent, so I don't know. That's really all I have to say. I think it's gonna be great this year. I think Allen's gonna produce a bit more because as of right now, he hasn't been like, at least as far as like raw crazy numbers, he hasn't been doing what he's normally been doing. Like last year, he was on pace for not on pace. Last year, he had like 47 total touchdowns. I think this year he's on pace for like 38 total. Like it's good, but it's not like the crazy, whoa, Josh Allen numbers. But who knows? Maybe they'll pick it up.
Hey,
My
Don,
thoughts on the Bills haven't changed. I still think
All
they're going to win the division. I think they maybe make it out of the wild card.
Donnie, the only thing you can say, he hasn't thrown an interception this year, so
Which is crazy.
So
But he's also, yeah, he still hasn't. He's the only QB in the league who hasn't thrown a pick.
Yeah, and another thing too, right? Because we looking at just how they played in the first 6 weeks. We was talking about it in the Discord earlier, but I told Young I feel like this year, some half of last year, but Stephon Diggs was still there. This year, Josh Allen has really had to be a quarterback and not just relying on playmakers. And he's doing a really good job at it. He's spreading the ball around. He's taking what the defense is giving him. What do we brag about Tom Brady doing for when everybody said he was Tom Brady and friends? Taking what the defense gives him. Get the ball out quick. You just not trying to do too much. And the one thing that Josh Allen has that Tom Brady didn't, Josh Allen can run the rock. I think the way
let me ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Let me ask you. Since we've been talking about count for the past 2 weeks, the Jets defense good?
It hasn't been good this year, no. I don't think it's been consistently good this year, no.
So why are you trying to praise Josh Allen right now? Why are you trying to praise Josh Allen right now when he's only been playing his versus bad comp?
You said he's only been doing playing good versus bad comp.
I'm talking about playing good.
Wait, you think the pass defense is bad?
No, but they were injured. No, but they were injured. But I don't think the pass defense is bad. He was talking about defense as a whole, though. He was talking about defense as a whole.
DJ Reed played in that game, and Sauce is still there.
DJ Reed. Lee.
Oh, we're sleeping on
DJ Reed. Hey, young. I know you're not about to let this off. But I was trying to say, DJ.
If we're sleeping on DJ Reed, we're sleeping on about
DJ Reed's one of the best nickels.
We're sleeping on DJ Reed. We're sleeping on 95% of corners.
DJ Reed's been good this year.
What are you talking about, Donnie?
DJ Reed's been better this year.
Still a good player.
He's been better this year.
He's been one of the best CB2s in the league, and we're sleeping on him?
Is that saying much?
Is that saying much?
Is he better than Sauce?
Yeah, I mean,
what the fuck?
Okay.
Has he played better than Sauce this year?
No, that's why he's CB2.
Yeah.
He's still playing really good.
Yeah, what you gotta say?
And does that not mean nothing when Josh Allen has Shakir, Keon?
I'm still. What year is this? Is this his Sauce's third year or fourth year? This is Sauce's third year.
I'm still waiting. Everybody else has been telling me. You said what, Young?
I'm still waiting to see what all this hype is about.
Okay.
Is Sauce better than Michael Carter?
Elaborate.
Again, people say top three. I don't see top three.
He's not top three.
That's fine.
He might be 5.
Maybe
5.
He was a first team All Pro.
Okay, that's fine, but
so was Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Yeah, exactly.
So was Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Those don't matter.
He's
still an elite. He's still an elite.
Don't care if he's
This isn't about Sauce. Why would
it isn't? What does he do elite?
Sauce?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Sauce.
Well, you said DJ Reader.
I'm talking about DJ Reader.
You said Sauce was elite.
DJ Reed, Downey.
DJ Reed.
DJ Reed. Sorry. Shout out Lions D tackle. My bad.
Do you think Sauce is an elite corner?
Yeah, I do.
What does he do elite?
What does Sauce do elite? The real question is, what doesn't he do elite? Dude, the only thing that Trent ever slams him for is that he doesn't travel. That's the only thing I've ever heard him slam him for.
That's some crazy Euro stuff.
He's an elite athlete.
It was elite, though.
What are we talking about?
Hey, Young said.
Sauce is one of the best.
Slow down.
Sauce is one of the best press corners in the league. Sauce is one of the most athletic corners in the league, especially with his height and his length. Dude, he's one of the bigger corners in the league, too, as well. When you look at the rest of the CB1s in the NFL, he's bigger than the majority of them. And he's still as fast, as agile, as elusive, as twitchy as anyone else in the league.
And on top of that, like, literally, y'all can't get mad at him for saying the only thing y'all slander him for is because he don't travel.
That's
He's literally right.
That's all I've ever heard. This guy above me, that's all I've ever heard him say.
And I mean, and I don't want to hear it now because y'all going to try to, y'all going to start coming up. Y'all have never said anything that was dropping him aside from him not traveling?
Hey,
Y'all literally said,
hey,
I'll go as far to say y'all literally said y'all will change y'all ranking for him if he just moves. Because if he runs with the wide receiver one. That's what y'all said.
I quote, I can't put him over guys who are guarding the best niggas in the league day in and day out.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm not arguing.
I'm not gonna lie.
He just said, but what Donnie said. I'm talking about what Donnie said. He said y'all have never said that he doesn't do anything elite.
Y'all just said he don't travel, so you can't put him over certain niggas.
I've already told you.
He's a great coach.
I'm not mad, but now y'all arguing with what y'all care about more. So I'm just gonna be real. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not letting y'all get that off. Trying to act like he's right. Y'all have never said anything that he doesn't do anything elite, except for the fact he don't travel.
He does not turn the ball over elitely, especially to be a zone guy that doesn't travel. That's why he's
wait.
Also doesn't get
for a guy to stay on the one side of the field and play a lot of zone reading. He does not turn the ball over at a high clip. That's why he's not elite to me.
I mean, do they
the only way he can become elite is if he first travel.
Do they target him a lot though? Because I gotta see the targets as well. If they not,
I'm looking it up.
He drops picks though. He does not.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna cape for the ball.
There's a lot of plays where he gets PBUs and people think that's cool. That should be interceptions. Richard Sherman, who does exactly what he's doing, turns those to picks. I mean, that's why Richard
Sherman is an all-time.
he's not rich. I mean, he's not.
Richard Sherman.
But those are the only when you're playing zone when you're zone reading a lot. That's how you're a good corner. You're not good for just getting PBUs. You need to get turnovers, especially the ones that are hitting you right in your hands.
I mean, don't get me wrong. His ball skills ain't good.
Wait. So Sauce is Amari Cooper?
Stop, bro.
Come on, bro.
I think a fair criticism with Sauce is his tackling. It's not the best.
I don't even want to bring that. I mean, that's
tackling doesn't matter.
I think that's just a sky.
Tackling doesn't matter now.
No.
Wait, let me hear what you're gonna say. Hold on, time out. Let me hear what Donnie's gonna say. Let me
let me go. I got the amazing grace of watching one of the best press corners of my personal lifetime in Patrick Peterson. He was not a good tackler, and we didn't give a shit. Come on,
I mean,
tackling doesn't matter.
But like he was never.
Tackling doesn't matter. Do you want a guy who?
Doesn't matter. It's crazy. Doesn't matter.
But you know what's crazy?
Doesn't matter as much.
And you know what's crazy? I see secondary missing tackles all the time.
I feel like everything that like a cornerback could have, it matters like.
I was about to say
5%.
I was going to say that. I think you shouldn't even bring up Sauce tackle because we know that's the sky's blue. He's not a good tackler. Like, but saying tackling,
but that's
don't
also
matter for DBs.
That's like a fair criticism.
That's crazy.
Corners,
I'm not gonna lie.
I care about tackling out 5% maybe for a corner.
By the way, I found.
Tackling is literally.
You guys want to hear?
Tackling is essential. It's essential for football. Like, let's not do this.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know how many arm tackles I see for secondary out there?
The first thing you do as a football player is learn how to tackle. It's like,
I found the targeting.
Yet and still, every week when I turn on NFL football, I see so many arm tackles coming out that secondary. I see so much reaching. I see so much grabbing. Nobody breaking down. Nobody hit, rap, and drive. So many. So that's why niggas don't care.
And Young, I'm gonna disagree. I don't even 5% is nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty.
True. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's another thing, G baby. You talking about arm tackling this, arm tackling that. There are factors where they are arm tackling, but I don't know why are we still not acting like these guys aren't trying to make them? This goes to now Young's point earlier about these 1% athletes and stuff like that. They're making these plays because they have to be smart and smart athletes at the end of the day. Because a lot of times you're never gonna. This is not college football. This is not high school football no more, where you can get that hip drop. Not even hip drop. You can get the tackle drive, or you can break down fundamentally tackle somebody. That's just not the case no more. That doesn't happen, especially on the edges as much as like that. I'm just being real though. To sit here and try to like push the narrative, and Donnie, I'm talking to you right now, saying that tackling doesn't matter.
Oh no,
it's literally a fundamental thing.
Matters, but it doesn't matter. Like
he's saying it doesn't matter when it comes to ranking. No, Donnie's basically saying when we rank corners, the reason why it matters if it's like if you have two corners who all do the same thing at the same level, all elite. Then at that point we go to tackling.
I'm not talking about
no, not you, JJ. I'm just saying. To Donnie's thing, I think what he's meaning, because and y'all can correct me if not. out of all the corner debates and corner conversations that we've had, how often, and let's be honest with ourselves, how often do we talk about tackling?
I just said it was a fair.
Hardly ever.
Personally, me. I'm a prime example of talking about that junk. I don't know what we're doing here, but I know
I'm
I bring that up.
I'm not gonna lie, JJ. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just never heard it. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I've never heard it.
You're not getting paid at corner.
And I was about to respond to that question next before G-Baby kept going. You talking about not getting paid at you're right. You are right. You do not get paid to be a good tackler at corner. That's not what I said. But to say it don't matter is not. You get paid to make plays, right? You get paid to make, and not just any regular play. Oh, you got to stop in backfield, or you got to stop and you drove this dude back on the screen where you blood. No, you get paid to make plays on the ball and go stop guys. Go stop guys too. Not only that, you get guys paid to stop guys down.
If you're a top cornerback, you are paid to take away other team's best threats.
To shut it down. Shut down the side. That's fine. But I'm saying, why are we over exaggerating? Like even the guys that aren't able to do that, the only reason why they're in the league is because they get stops.
So they make the right plays. That matters? Can we say it's the last thing that matters?
That's why I said
tackling.
That's only for corners, though. I think it's very important for
now. Like how Young thinks about tackling for corners, that's how I feel about blocking. I don't think that should even get in the conversation when we talk about
for what blocking for what
wide receivers,
blocking for wide receivers because it's so you can block a receiver and not even touch him.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, I just want to say this: I don't know if we still care, but I found the targeting numbers. If you guys want,
I mean, like to be fair, this whole conversation.
I care, Donnie.
Okay, I'll throw them out there. So this was off. Go ahead, Kim. Go ahead, man.
All I said, I just thought a fair criticism with Sauce's game is his tackling. I never said it was like that important.
Right. So I use 2023 just because it's at least it's a full season sample size, so that's what I just wanted to throw out there. Among corners who had, because I figured we need to get some guys who actually played a good amount of snaps, so played at least 600 snaps. Okay. Sauce ranked, he had a total of 51 targets last year, which was tied for bottom 6 in the league.
51 targets on 600 snaps? My goodness.
How many?
Not coverage snaps. That's just snaps in total.
Coverage
snaps. Coverage snaps. He had 583.
So do you think
which is by the way, that's significantly more than like everybody else above him. Like Christian Fulton, Jalen. The only one close to him is Jalen Johnson. That's it.
Sauce isn't getting targeted a lot, right?
Yeah, we know this.
How many PBUs did he have?
He had 10. He had 10. He had 10 PBUs and 0 interceptions.
How many interceptions?
0.
Dang, this nigga can't catch the ball.
Like last year. Last year, Sauce Loki had like 5 picks last year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my gripe with Sauce. It's not.
I think
if he was doing that and traveling, I have no problem with it.
I think that's fine. That's fine. Like I get it. That's like if you include the traveling, that's fine. But if you're just like he's not an elite corner,
I think it would show more.
I think that's pushing.
I think it would show more. He's an elite coverage corner if he's guarding the best of the best.
I know this is. I know this is nitpicking, but like, did any of those dropped picks come on like a 4th down or something?
I'd have to.
Hey, so Young, I just got one quick question for you before I move on.
Look at that, dude.
You still got Trayvon Diggs over Sauce?
Nah, Diggs hasn't came back the same since.
He wasn't better than that nigga the year before. I ain't trying to get it.
I told you I was taking Diggs over Sauce because he's at least.
I will say though, the year before, after like the whole 12, after the whole he gave up 1,000 yards.
2022, he was good.
Next year, he was really like that.
Yeah, he was for sure.
He was
sure.
But
he was actually better.
I'm gonna start off so we can keep this pushing. Let me move G Baby to the top. Put Young here, G Baby, Magic here. So
I'm just moving everywhere.
I'm gonna start with the Jags, quote unquote Jags fan, quote unquote Jags fan, right? Because quote unquote Jags fan,
which I still am, but yeah.
No, you're not. You're not a Jags fan. But,
no, I can't be objective and still root for the team because I'm still watching their games. I'm still watching their games.
You're not a Jags fan. So
Vikings.
I'm gonna start with you because you know T Mid and them boys. 1-5,
bro.
Yeah,
dude,
1-5.
Teammate is not a thing. It's team.
They are. Hold on. I think they're currently projected. Yeah, they're projected the third pick.
Hey, that 3 and 14 you was talking about for the Saints, Donnie? Go ahead, slide that over to Duval. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You got the wrong team. That's all it was, Donnie.
So G-Baby, do you think the Jags should cut ties with Doug Peterson and start a rebuild?
So for those of you who don't know, I made the doc and I knew it was gonna be here. That's why I put that question on there. Because
the cheat codes.
Yeah, facts. Because at this point, Doug Peterson, you are allowing Press Taylor to call your offense. Stupid, but you're allowing him to do it. Doug Peterson, you've been there this is your 4th season there now.
Is it?
Right. Yes, this is his 4th season.
No,
Third.
Now, no, because he was there.
No. Because Urban was there when T-Law was a rookie, and this is T-Law's 4th year, so 3 years.
Is this his 4th year?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay, fair enough. So this is your 3rd year. This is your 3rd year with this team. The defense has only played one good half of a regular season. Now, this year, everybody's injured. I understand that, right? You can't really do what you want to do in this game with Ryan Nielsen when your starting corners were on the practice squad to start the season. So I get it. I'm not even really tripping about the pass defense. Even though Alua Khan's gone, your run defense should be a lot better than it is. It's not. You have Josh Allen, Trayvon Walker, Eric Armstead, Devin Lloyd, and Alua Khan. They should be at least somewhat better. They're one of the worst in the league. And it almost seems like this team is not playing to not even a below average level. I have seen, and since Trevor Lawrence's injury, I have seen 2 games where I feel like they played a complete game. I have seen 2. That's a problem because, Evan Ingram was gone, but BTJ is showing you he's like that. Why you're not using Christian Kirk is more. Say whatever you want about him. He's not awful. He's not awful. ETN in and out the lineup, but you got Tank Bigsby, so your O-line ain't missing a beat. I don't understand why when ETN runs the ball, y'all can't get a yard, but when Tank Bigsby runs the ball, he averaging damn near 5 yards.
That's called a skill issue.
It's because ETN sucks.
Yeah,
I've been saying this for a couple.
That's what it is.
I don't think he sucks, but I don't think he's that good.
So with all of that going in, with all of that being said, you already paid Trevor Lawrence the contract. So you know you're rocking with him. And we've seen this movie before. They're not going to get rid of the guy they just paid all this money to.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to find somebody who can get this guy ready. I think, just based on how I see this season playing out, I don't think they're going to fire him midseason, even though they probably should.
He's fired next
week. And tank. They should fire him midseason and tank.
Actually,
so you can go get Travis Hunter. Or Mason Graham, whichever one, or Will Campbell, whichever one. Mason Graham, Will Campbell, Travis Hunter. I don't care which one. Yeah. I don't care which one. Get one of them, and go hire Ben Johnson. Go hire Ben Johnson.
Coming from someone.
Yeah, of course, but Doug Peterson is showing me that it's not.
Coming from someone who's close with the Lions, Ben Johnson is coming from someone who's close with the Lions because of someone who works there. Ben Johnson is eyeing one job right now, and I guarantee if that spot opens, he's going to sprint there and take it.
Which is fine. Obviously,
but if that job isn't open,
you can get more options. Options. There's probably a lot more fancy options than Jacksonville. Let's just keep it a buck. But if I'm them, I'm going to go find one of these offensive coordinators that clearly can make creatively schemed offenses, and I'm pairing him with my franchise quarterback, no matter how you feel about him, that we just paid. Doug Peterson, I rocked with you, but you have not shown the ability to be a good head coach, because at the end of the day, part of being a head coach is knowing when you got to take over and really step in. And you will keep allowing Press Taylor to call these plays. He keeps doing it. I don't know why, but he keeps doing it. And I know Doug Peterson's a good play caller. I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's because he's trying to give the black man some love, right? Maybe he's trying to give him an opportunity. But eventually, even though he's a black man, if you suck, you suck.
Wow.
You saying wow, but that's the only logical reason I can fathom to explain why Doug Peterson has not taken over the play calling. It's because I feel like Doug Peterson thinks if I take over the play calling, they are going to criticize me for taking away the responsibilities from a black man. That's the only logical explanation because Press Taylor has not been good. Any other coach would have got stripped of that responsibility. You think Andy Reid would have let Matt Nagy keep calling plays if he was that bad? You think Sean McVay would have kept letting, I don't know who his OC is right now. When Kevin McConnell was there, if Kevin McConnell was bad, you think Sean McVay would have kept letting him call them plays? No, he would have said, nah, I'm taking over now.
Question. Is Press Taylor's black?
Yes.
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 That's not Sean Taylor's brother? Was Zach Taylor's brother?
No.
Am I thinking of this?
No. So you're thinking of somebody completely different.
Wow.
Oh, no. Wait. Press Taylor, he's not black. I don't think he's black.
Yes, he is. I literally saw him on the sideline in London. That's a black man. I promise you.
I'm looking at it right now. That's a white man. That's a white man.
Well, hold up.
G baby, you're not a real Jaguars fan if you lying about it.
You are a fucking
wait, who was the black? Who was the black coach?
No, bro.
Wait, hold up. Who was the black coach then? Because that's crazy work.
Chad, I want y'all to know, Chad. This is the definition of a bot.
We may have to delete this segment off of
This
YouTube.
nigga's not. This nigga's not black.
No. Wait.
That's Zach Taylor's brother. That's Zach Taylor's brother. That's why, that's what confused me.
Wait, hold on. Because I could have sworn it.
Yo, their defensive coordinators.
I was about to say, I didn't think they had a.
Who the fuck?
I didn't think. I didn't know it was Zach Taylor's brother.
Because during the London game, they were talking about the offensive coordinator, and they showed a picture of a black man.
Hey, the running backs coach is black. Hey, the RB coach is black.
Oh, maybe that's who they were showing.
G racist.
Nah, that's crazy.
Okay. Hey, so then with that being said, there's no reason why Press Taylor's still calling the plays. There's no reason then. Then there's no reason.
Anyways, Young, what you think they should do, bro?
I will find a way to get this YouTube video.
Yeah, they gotta fire him. It just looks like the offense is stale. I mean, granted, Trevor is too up and down. I mean, this is the same problems he's had since he's been in the league. You see the flashes of great throws, then you see terrorist throws. Like, that's the problem with Trevor Lawrence. He can't reel it in. He's doing what Josh Allen was doing his first few years and not growing out of it. That's his problem. But you got to find just because you paid him all the money, you got to find a coach who can reel him in. And if Doug can't do it, you got to find somebody that can. You're only going to go as far as your quarterback goes, especially when you're paying him that much money. So, he needs to get fired.
Hey, so real quick then, right? So we've established Press Taylor's white. Then that's clearly the reason he's still calling plays because he's white. And he's giving
there we go.
That's what it is.
There we go.
If this was a black man for real, would have been stripped of the power.
What were they saying about Brian Johnson a year ago, man?
Good save, G baby. Good save.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's all it was.
Yeah. No, that's what you were trying to say. Yeah.
So, Young, what's your thoughts on this? What do you think they should do?
They need to fire him. I would. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's sweet and simple. I respect it.
No, I mean, I said, did y'all not hear me earlier?
I heard you. I heard you.
They can't. When you can't reel in the quarterback and you're an offensive coach, then you gotta find a coach that can. Find the one that can do it. I don't know who it is. I go get Slowick maybe out of Houston. Try to get him.
Slowick, Ben Johnson, Drew Petzing.
Clint Kubiak, move me.
No. Clint Kubiak need to stay in NOLA.
I don't
stay
know
in NOLA, please.
I don't know if he's ready. He's been moving me.
Please stay in NOLA. Please.
I mean, I know we already saw him as a head coach, but as a coordinator right now, Cliff Kingsbury.
All right, stop.
Don't ever say that again. Oh, I totally. We gonna talk about that.
Oh, where's Teagan? Oh,
Hey, he's doing great as an OC. Just don't give him a head coaching job. Just don't give him a head coaching job. Don't give him a head coaching job.
Cliff Kingsbury
I'm
has
not
been
gonna lie,
a great
Cliff has gotten a lot better than when he was in Arizona.
JJ.
Oh, 100%.
I didn't like him that much in Arizona.
Yo,
Dude, the run concepts were so. Dude, what he's doing with the run in Washington is pissing me off because in Arizona it was just inside zone, inside zone, inside zone, inside zone. Just
So now you don't like inside zone.
Wait.
Because he's actually opening the play calling for the run game. Like, why didn't you do that when you had Kyler?
Because he hadn't worked under Sean McVay yet, and then he went to go work under Sean McVay, and he's cooking.
Hey, well, also too. I mean, hey, maybe
it's Kevin O'Connell.
He in practice with him every day. Maybe Kyler just
Kyler's
Call of Duty. Maybe he was too busy on Call of Duty. I don't know.
Maybe Jaden Daniels is the better Heisman after all. Like, who knows? Maybe Cliff is still a fraud. Maybe Cliff is still a fraud. Who knows?
So Donnie.
I mean, hey, Dan Quinn last time he was a head coach. I mean, look at him now.
JJ, what you think? So JJ, what you think the Jags should do?
I think Doug Peterson should assume play calling duties. No cap.
Nigga, speak up.
I said, damn, church mice.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, you good now?
I said I think Doug Peterson should assume play calling duties. I think they need to reevaluate their O-line situation because their O-line situation isn't good. And not only that, I think that they're not involving Christian Kirk in the offense enough to for their offense to be able to open up for the other guys that are much better than him. So I think the way that Evan Ingram was just used, I like that he's back now. You know what I'm saying? I like that they finally are involving him in the passing attack and the passing game because he's back. You know, he's already involved, even though he had a bad fumble. But other than that, you know, he played very well. I think when you get him, Kirk involved, one that is going to open the game for Travis Etienne. You know what I'm saying? And then right after that, you'll be able to also open up the game for BTJ in that aspect. Now, that also has to do with the quarterback play, you know, getting better as well. T-Law has had his own miscues. Not only that, but they have dropped balls too. But I think it's more on T-Law than anything. So I'm just gonna be real. Those are the biggest things for me in that situation.
Donnie?
I'll just keep it pretty simple because JJ and Young broke it down. Travis Hunter, get ready to learn Duval, and Dougie P. Nice knowing you, but you're gone.
I don't want Travis Hunter.
Someone outside?
No, I think somebody breathing.
If Trav,
it might be me. My bad.
Dude, if Trav goes to that secondary with Tyson Campbell and Andre Sisco, it's looking pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Matt?
I think if Doug Peterson loses to the Patriots next week, the Jaguars should kind of do like a Vontae Davis on him and just get rid of, just not there anymore.
I think T-Law retires. He pulls Davante Davis at halftime.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Doug Peterson, they just need to get him out of there as soon as possible. I think the season's a lost cause. I don't see any promise in this defense. I see okay slivers of okay, this maybe can be a decent passing offense. Sometimes, not enough for me to really say this isn't. Nothing they've shown me has really impressed me. So yeah, no, I mean it's tough to always put the head coach as the scapegoat, but realistically, like G Baby said, you already paid Trevor Lawrence that money. Doug Peterson hasn't been good. It's not a scapegoat. He should be fired.
Karen?
It's not a scapegoat because he's letting Preston Taylor call plays.
Yeah, exactly.
White privilege.
Got it, bro. You got it.
But yeah, I would get rid of Doug Peterson. I would get another running back. ETN's just not it, at least to me. But yeah, the weapons are solid. They're actually not bad, but it's just not enough. This defense is terrible. I would just do a complete revamp at this point. And honestly, I think Doug Peterson might be losing the locker room. I don't know.
Might.
All right, so
that shit gone. I'm not gonna lie. What's it called? What was I about to say? Dang it! I was gonna try to
they will lose to the Patriots next week, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I'm not gonna lie. Who would have thought in 2024 My Mo Alley Cox take is aging better than my TikTok take, man. That's crazy.
God.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I'm not gonna lie.
They will lose to the Patriots next.
Austin Hooper's been okay this year.
All right, so look, Karen, back on you. You know, I know you wanted to talk about this about your team, you know, because the Steelers are now officially starring Russell Wilson.
It's official? It's official?
Yeah, it's official.
It might as well be. He's taking quarterback 1 reps. It might as well.
He's taking first team reps, so he's going to start. So, Karen,
stinky.
What is your thoughts about this situation? I know you wanted to go on a rant on this, so go ahead, bro.
Yeah, go crazy. You deserve to.
That's white.
What the fuck are we doing? Justin Fields hasn't done. Okay, Justin Fields hasn't been great. I'm not denying that. He hasn't done anything wrong to lose his job. Anything. What are we doing? I'm tired of this shit. We're 4-2. We just put up 32 points like the first time since last season. What the hell are we starting to do with Russell Wilson? I am done. I'm tired of this. Oh my God. It is horrible.
There was that when Pierce crashed it out like that over it. Oh my God.
I don't want to. I do not want to see Russell Wilson on the field ever again. Ever again. I'm tired of it. Go ahead, Matt. I'm tired.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, I mean, I'm not as passionate, but what he said, like, okay, all right. Justin Fields, like, okay, he's been good this year. I'm still like not high. I'm sorry, I can't focus. Okay, all right. Lock in. All right. Russell Wilson sucks. And coming into the season, I thought the same about Justin Fields, but Justin Fields has been playing good. And there's I don't think there's any reason for the Steelers to start Russell Wilson. Kieran kind of said the rest, so just leave it at that.
JJ?
Can't hear you, gang.
Hey, we can't hear you.
Oh, brother.
Fix your mic, bro. You on mute, G, baby.
Dave, you heard what I said, right? That's what you
got it,
right?
Wow,
JJ.
JJ. There you go.
There we go. I can hear you.
Okay, I was saying, they should not play Russell Wilson until Justin Fields has shown them that he can be bad consistently. I think that was just idiotic from them personally, and I mean we're gonna see what Russell Wilson is gonna be able to give them now. So that's all I really got to say on that team, honestly.
This might be one of the dumbest decisions of the season so far because nothing Russ is going to give you is what Justin Fields going to do everything Russ could do but better. Like it makes no sense. This team has no future. Let's really get to the.
I don't know that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Passing wise, it's not a crazy drop off in what Justin Fields does as an athlete. Russ can't do it anymore. And you started off 4-2 with Justin Fields. There's really no reason to resort to Russell Wilson. So that's dumb. This team's future is just bad. The team has no future. TJ's Watt's 31. He already showed that he's gonna go. He's went through injuries. So you have no quarterback for the future at this point. Is what it seems like. It's bad. This is just bad.
G baby.
I'm about to break something.
Now this right here might be some right privilege, boy.
Yo, what?
Nah, all jokes aside though, I thought they did it because they was eating part of Denver's contract that he had with him. They was eating some of that. So it was like, hey, you might as well get your money's worth. No, I found out they not. I think they just really like Russ and want to give him a chance because he was supposed to be the starter. He got an injury. And it's like, well, you were supposed to be the starter. So, here you know what this reminds me of? Well, actually, it's not the same thing. So I'm not going to use that example. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like when the Steelers really wanted Russ, but they had to deal with Justin earlier than what they wanted. And they're just going back to what they wanted all along. That's all it is. Because there was no reason to get rid of Justin. As far as expectations when it came to Justin Fields, I would say he definitely exceeded them. Not a lot, but he exceeded them. He's played better than what we probably anticipated. Mike Tomlin effect, if that's what you want to call it, but he's played better. They were 4-2 with him at the helm. He was not losing them games how most of y'all think he was losing Chicago games. So, but hey, Russ, God-fearing man, give him a shot.
Bro, it makes no
sense. Literally gave Justin Fields credit. What are you talking about? See,
that just makes no sense because they're winning games. Why, like, you're switching stuff. You're winning.
Man.
They're winning games. He's playing good, and they're just benching.
Still City. Let's ride.
Steelers. No, it's Steelers country. Let's weld. I'm done, bro.
Hey, you know what, Kieran? Actually, let me stop.
What? No, go on.
I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead.
You really don't like your team, gang. Anytime I hear you talk about your team, Mike Tomlin is a legend. Mike Tomlin should be fired. You know what I mean? You said still.
And these are some of the reasons why I hate this fucking team.
What about all the reasons you should love your team? Y'all 4-2. That's way better than what y'all thought. Y'all not even the worst team in the division.
No, I know. I just know what's going to happen.
Y'all technically, matter of fact, are the Ravens 4-2 or 5-1?
He literally wants them to be, G baby. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's spoiled. I want us to be bad. That's the problem.
Spoiled.
Until you get a never mind. Let me stop.
I want a franchise quarterback. I don't know what.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Until you get a real quarterback in there.
Like, bro, I just want a franchise quarterback, man. I don't know how people deal with this.
But wait, Kieran. Here's the thing, though. When you had one, y'all was in the same boat.
Oh God!
Offense was good. Defense was atrocious. That literally was the opposite. Your defense could have stopped a nosebleed, but you had the triple Bs. Now you got a defense that lock up. You know what I mean? You got to pick your poison, man.
Bro, dude, like it's like every season, like, oh, our offense is good. Oh, our defense sucks. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm like, like the Steelers is like the character Two-Face and Batman, bro. It's like terrible.
All right, but we can move on. Hey, JJ. Hey, you know Jordan Mason proved my point though. That conversation we had.
Oh my God, bro!
He didn't. What point?
Now, what CMC can do can be replicated. Wait, hold on. So y'all telling me Jordan Mason can do what CMC doing, but Ollie Gordon can't do what Oxytension doing? I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it.
He's not doing what CMC is doing, but all right. Noted. He's not doing what CMC is doing, but noted.
I'm not trying to hear it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear this. I'm not trying to hear this Jordan Mason shit either.
No. He's gonna be on TikTok.
Y'all know I love
in the run game specifically. How's he not doing?
Oh, run game specifically? Oh, y'all got that because Shanahan gonna we have a run game regardless. Yeah, run game specifically. Yeah, okay, that's different. Because run game, Shanahan has a elite run game with Raheem Mostert and come on.
It's like
we know that
in the fucking summer and James Leclerc don't want to understand it.
No, CMC what CMC does is a dual threat running back is what that's the difference.
Your camera just off.
I know JJ. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Hold on.
JJ. G baby, 6 yards per carry, top 2 in rushing yards, top 3 in rushing yards. Feel me? Like
dog.
He's averaging 5.3 yards a carry.
Dog. Hey, G, look at the yards out the contact. Dog, come on, my nigga cover.
I said. And he's not replicating what he's doing in the receiving game.
Hell no.
The only thing I'll say,
he literally is. And if y'all about to tell me he's not, I don't know what we're doing.
What?
Wait, so CMC last year was averaging 5.4 yards a carry. Jordan Mason right now is averaging 5.3. In the past game last year,
it's a clearing. It's a clearing.
He had 67 catches for 564 yards.
It's clearing.
Now, here's what I'll say about the past game. No, Jordan Mason is not doing that.
Not whatsoever.
Oh, I mean, he did. I mean, Gabe did say that. I mean, JJ did.
Are you talking about strictly run game? Go ahead.
But here's the thing. That's why I said. Here's the thing, Dave.
when I said running backs do what the CMCs do. If you add receiving backs in like Saquon, Bijan, those guys who bring the receiving factor too, yeah, I think they can get 400 yards and have the CMC impact on the receiving too. Now I said for runners like Chubb, Henry. Yeah, don't take Jordan Mason as we see right now.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Wait, Trent, didn't he say like Le'Veon Bell wouldn't replicate what's happening?
Yes, that's exactly what he said. He said Le'Veon Bell wouldn't be doing it. But
didn't he say his dog strap
of same realm? Yes. It was somewhere. Hey, right, same realm. Jordan Mason right now is in the same realm rushing ability wise as CMC.
Bro, no, the heck he's not.
You just lied.
No, that's what you're
like, bro. You're trying to say he's replicating. Why do y'all keep doing this? Jordan Mason is not replicating what CMC is doing, and it is clearly evident on this team right now.
Not in the past game.
Y'all trying to switch the whole thing. They're trying to make it specifically rushing and all this other stuff. When y'all brought up Le'Veon and all this other stuff, it was a much better argument because y'all were talking about the entire game, and I still don't think he can. Jordan Mason is not replicating what CMC does. And y'all trying to be no. You asked me to speak. You asked me to speak, and now I'm speaking. Now you want to cut me off? Nah, let me finish what I'm saying. No. Because y'all are misrepresenting what this whole thing is. This whole conversation about. And y'all got that. I'm good. No. He's not doing the same thing.
No, hold on. Because there's a no.
He's not doing the same thing.
This is no. Okay, so we're gonna get to the facts.
Get to the facts.
Okay, shut up. What?
This is a crash out foul, man.
This is what I'm saying. Because there's a shut up.
And Cook Mookie.
Who the hell is Burrow?
Anyways.
Oh,
anyways, he got raised. Anyways, this dude, because there's on Jesus Christ, there's an old clip on my pod and one of the early FlagOnThePlays where we was talking about Derrick Henry. We had the same conversation, and you said Derrick Henry couldn't replicate what CMC do, and I was talking about toting the rock. Shut up. I'm on Jesus on. What up, Derrick Henry? He doesn't bring up any receiving factors. He doesn't. So you can't even do it. You can't even do the You can't even do it. You can't even do it. I literally said when you
I'll give Trent this.
Mookie, what? He will put up God numbers and replicate in the same round. Now I said for the receiving backs, I said they would do the exact same thing. I did. But when you start adding in factors like Chubb and what's the name, of course not they're gonna do a receiving factor. But when it comes to toting the rock, getting yards, they're gonna put up God numbers. And I said that. And right now, and I'm trolling. Okay.
But let me on
no, G baby, no, hold up. No.
Talk to me.
So first of all, the reason why you brought up Derrick Henry is because you were saying that because the whole argument was the fact that offense went from a low amount of points per game to when CMC got there, they went up to 33 points per game. What you decided to say is if you put Derrick Henry there, and then you try to switch that up to saying why wouldn't they cater their offense to Derrick Henry? No, that's not the whole point of the
points will go up. No, shit, fuck nigga. No, the points will still go up. Let's go. Come on.
I'm gonna start treating y'all like my sixth graders.
So, anyways, like I said, that was the whole point of the conversation. It wasn't about we literally established that Derrick Henry cannot do what CMC does on that team. That's a fact. You change the offense to what Derrick Henry does. That's not the same thing as CMC. It's not the same thing because now you're changing. That's in the same round. Oh my gosh, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. No, that's not the same thing.
What are you talking about?
Replicate. That's not replicating.
Bro, are you dead at?
Didn't he just give? Never mind. I'm not gonna.
No, T-Man, no, say something.
Say what you want to say.
Go ahead, G.
So when I was using my own definition of a word or what I meant,
and I'm not alone with that. It's not replicating.
Now you changing replicating yourself, and you.
No, I'm not replicating. So it's replicating, not doing the same thing that CMC does. Derrick Henry can't do the same thing. So that's what I said in the first place.
Derrick Henry can't get 1,400 yards on 5 yards a carry.
Is that the only thing CMC does?
No.
Okay then. Like, what are we talking about? Now, going back to what I said, y'all trying to sit here and say Jordan Mason's doing the same thing. Y'all sitting here trying to act like Jordan Mason doing. He's not doing anything the same thing as all y'all talking about is the rushing aspect of the football. That's not the only thing CMC brings to the table. Nor is that the only thing that he does to change the team. Jordan Mason is nowhere near replicating what CMC does. That was my point. Y'all bringing up Le'Veon Bell was a better argument, anyways, and I said he couldn't do it. So what are we talking about? You love bringing this up, but you still wrong.
How? No, because you said Le'Veon Bell could do it. Yeah, that's a flat out fucking lie. I can't even fucking say that now. Lie.
What?
I people don't hear you. Lie.
Stand on that.
So you dead ass stand on that Le'Veon Bell couldn't do what CMC doing in his offense.
No.
Yo, this Chad. I just want
I don't know who you. So why is CMC not the best running back in the league to you?
Now, Chad.
I just want y'all to know.
I would like y'all to know that we did have a talk behind the scenes back then when that happened.
You said what?
I did get on. Can I talk?
No, I wanted to repeat what you said.
Hold on. I said, Chad, I want to go and say that we did have a conversation off camera about this. And I would like to say there was a point where I did drag it to the point where it was no return and I had to keep it going with no avail. I'm going to be honest. I'm telling y'all that right now. Be completely transparent with y'all. So, my whole point is, no, Vulture, no, he didn't. He literally didn't. They were saying he could replicate what CMC does. If y'all want, I'm trying to give y'all y'all W right now that y'all want. But if y'all want to sit here and lie, I'm not gonna give it to y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, give me the dub. Give me the dub right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now that I don't think Le'Veon can literally do what CMC does, but he can go in that offense and do similar things. I will not lie about that.
So what you're saying is you feel like Le'Veon Bell can go do what CMC did in the same realm?
No,
right?
I just think he could do similar things. Same realm. When we talk about the same realm, we're talking about yardage and all. I don't, but I'm being real.
So
I concede the fact that I do think he could do similar things.
Le'Veon Bell in his prime can get 1,400 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry, and get 600 or 500 receiving.
33 points per game.
Anyways,
look, Chad, we're not gonna let them sit here and try to tell you that Jordan Mason is doing the same thing. No, because that was the whole point. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. But that's not the whole point of the conversation. Because, like I said, and I'm going to take it back to the day it happened. He did not only say the run game. He said you could put any running back in that system, and they could do exactly what CMC does, and that's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie.
On God, you know, like I know, I broke it down because not every running back is a
no. You changed your opinion. You changed what you said. You changed what you said after I really started knucking the bucket with you. That's what you did. You changed what you said because you knew. You just said you even said it in the VC a couple of days ago. You said it a couple of days ago. You said a couple of days ago. Hold on.
That's exactly what I said. It's not a lie.
You said in BC. You said in BC not even a couple of days ago. It's like a week ago. You said in BC that why wouldn't they change their offense? That was never the standpoint. It's if their offense was the same as if you just take out CMC, you put Derrick Henry, would he be able to do the same? That's not the same thing. That's why I said no. If you had said hold on, buddy. If you had said yourself that if Derrick Henry goes there and if he goes over there and changes the offense, then you got it, bro. But no, that's not the case.
But I'm not gonna lie. The last thing we're going to say before we actually move on,
because I'm tired of this.
You are not going to act like I didn't break it down in specific categories. I said all around backs. I wholeheartedly told you Priest, Saquon.
And that's fine, but I needed you to.
Yeah, and then when I brought up,
fine, but I disagree. That's just it.
Fuck off. I got one more question before we move on.
Anyway,
I got one more question.
Like what I was saying.
We're moving on.
Now I got one more question.
Like what I was saying, I broke it down into categories. So when I brought up power backs, I obviously know they're not going to bring the receiving factor, but what their value in the rushing game, and they're clearly better rushers than CMC, it's going to be even.
Their offense isn't the same though. That's the point. That was the point. That's not replicating what CMC does.
They're putting them in San Francisco's offense. But I do have a question for JJ. It's just one, and then we can move on.
I want to move on.
Tell me everything I need to know. This is going to tell me everything I need to know, and then we can move on. JJ, do you feel that Bijan Robinson can go replicate in the receiving game and the run game what CMC did in San Francisco?
No.
Yeah, move on.
Not right now.
We can move on.
What do you mean not right now?
Not right now.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Oh.
Did he not cook? Did he
You
not
are
cook?
rage baiting. You are rage baiting. You are rage baiting. You are rage baiting.
What
No,
would
he cooked, but he
change?
burnt the
You
food.
are rage. He's rage.
What
baiting.
would
Cooking, bro.
change?
Grippy, you're cooking. I'm not
What
even.
would change?
We're gonna move on.
That would change. Him getting better.
That's fair.
He already.
He can become more refined.
I'm not gonna lie. He already.
Next time I see, bro. All right, bro. All right.
So wait, him getting better wouldn't be a factor.
He can already do it now, present day, bro.
Clearly, but all right. I'm gonna start
You
with
think CMC's a better runner than Bijan?
No.
Runner? Oh, no.
But that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing CMC does.
You think CMC? How much of a gap do you think CMC's a better receiver than Bijan?
No.
We already know. So, bro, can we move on? Can we move on?
In the receiving, last question: if CMC's a 10 in the receiving, what is Bijan?
Compared to CMC?
Yeah, compared to CMC. If CMC's a 10, what is Bijan?
Like an 8, 7.5.
Yeah, drinking water, you're fried. But yeah, he had to go for that one. I'm not lying. He had to go. Just got to go.
This is the crash out pod today.
You got it.
What's wrong with an 8 and 7.5?
You're lying, but continue.
How am I lying? How am I lying?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro.
You
say you want to move on. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, thank you.
Bijan
I guess I know what time we watching tomorrow.
You are on crack.
I'm not watching no tape tomorrow. We already watched it over every single time.
Y'all overrating Bijan. Says the same one who said Alvin Kamara. We're not about to get to you. Well, I sent you the link. But G baby, talk to me about these Cowboys. Got smacked again at the crib. What does the future hold for these Dallas Cowboys? Are they cooked?
Well, as one of the people that said that they would be a one-dimensional team, they wouldn't be able to run the ball. CD and Dak will be fine. But then I look at their defense, and I didn't want to be disrespectful. I was nice. But I said there's a reason Mike Zimmer hadn't been in the league for as long as he had been. So we'll see when it came to the defense. Now, yes, they're missing Michael Parsons. Trayvon Diggs is clearly not recovered from that injury because he's getting cooked left, right, and center by guys that shouldn't really be cooking him and guys that probably would be. But he's not the same. So as somebody who literally said this, right, and also did not think they were going to keep all three, but it looks like Michael wants to resign, so he's probably going to take a little less than he should. So as somebody who, or as a team who's going to keep all three of their stars, their depth is about to be atrocious. Unless they just really hit on all their draft picks and get top contribution and production from young guys immediately, which Jerry Jones is still running that draft room. So we'll see. Unless that happens, they are going to be the definition of 8-8, just like they were with Tony Romo. They're going to be an 8-8 team, 9-7 one year, 7-9 the next, or 9-8 now because they're 17 games. They are going to be the definition of an 8-8, 9-8 team. That's what they're going to be until Jerry Jones retires, or yeah. Because Jerry Jones not going to give that up. He's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the Vince McMahon of the NFL.
That's so nasty. Oh my god.
Jerry Jones is the Vince McMahon of the NFL.
Let him get this out. Go ahead, G-Baby. Go ahead.
He is not going to give up that control if it kills him. The only way he is going to give up control of that team and let other people do what they need to do is if he is forced out by means that they cannot control. He is the Vince McMahon of the NFL. The product that he's putting on the field is consistently either not good or it's underperforming or underwhelming, right? He get mad at radio hosts threatening their job because they asking the questions that need to be asked. This is the same man who said, "Oh, we couldn't afford Derrick Henry, but you found $60 million to pay Dak or $55 million, whatever it was, but you couldn't pay Derrick Henry when he wanted to go there." Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah.
I mean, G baby, like think about it like Vince McMahon. He's relying on like big stars. Jerry Jones is relying on Dak Prescott. He's relying on CeeDee Lamb, and he's relying on Michael Parsons.
It's the same exact thing with Vince McMahon.
But he's relying on stars that can't do what they need to do.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like relying on Big Dog Roman instead of relying on Tribal Chief Roman. It's relying on Big Dog Roman instead of Tribal Chief Roman. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Matt, what's your thoughts about this? Are the Cowboys cooked?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it takes a genius or rocket scientist to just watch them play. Like, clearly, this defense is injured. They lost Dan Quinn, replaced him with Mike Zimmer. That's gone terribly so far. The offensive line has had their fair share of injuries. Guys like Tyler Guyton going down. Zach Martin doesn't look the same. I mean, the run game is terrible. The coaching staff still sucks. Like, pretty much almost anything that could have gone wrong for the Cowboys so far, I would say a lot of it has gone wrong, if not all of it has gone wrong for them. Because from what I saw, I thought it was a college football game because I was just belt to ass. Like,
Man.
I couldn't. I really couldn't believe it. That's the same Dallas Cowboys team, the same Dallas Cowboys defense that after week 1 of last year, we were talking about one of the best in the league. Now they're one of the worst in the league. And yeah, no, it's just kind of goes back to Jerry Jones. Like, nothing, unless he's forced out or God forbid something were to happen to him, this team's going nowhere.
Mm-hmm. JJ?
Folks already said what they said about the Cowboys defense, man. We already knew where it was. And honestly speaking, they might be bottom 3. They got to regroup this coming by. I'm looking at this team. What, is Brandon Cook still hurt? Y'all know?
I believe so, yeah.
He's on IR.
He's on IR? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So you got no Brandon Cooks. You dealing with only CeeDee Lamb. Run game still lackluster. O-line is being real. I don't know how I feel about this team, honestly, bro.
Do right.
And I think what I said earlier about the Commanders being one of the top teams. I don't know if y'all remember when we did our NFC East breakdown. But I said the Commanders being up there over them.
Yeah.
It still stands.
Hey, yo, look what Griffey said. Bro.
He sounded like JJ.
I hate this.
JJ, look at this comment. Look, he sat up.
I even see it too. I even see it, but I went just to set up to sit up. I didn't even see it. That's a crazy.
You're sad, but
yeah.
What's your thoughts, what's the name Cook?
Yeah, no silly cowgirls are fried. They're fried. You're CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott's the whole offense at this point. No Micah Parsons. Trayvon Diggs is trying to get back right if he gets back right. No Deron Bland. We lost Gilly. You didn't replace him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this team, they're going to be in the Benjamin Morrison sweepstakes. Get ready to learn that name, Dallas. That's about it. You're probably looking at a bottom 10 team. They're going to be a top 10 pick this year.
Yeah, this team sucks. The run game is awful. The run defense is terrible. They have no consistent quarterback play or corner. Because Trayvon got hurt during the Giants game. I thought he should have sat out because really hasn't looked the same. But this schedule, this 4-stretch schedule, they're going on for that they have next. They got the Niners, they got the Falcons, they got the Texans, and they got the Eagles. They're losing all 4 of those games. The Cowboys are cooked. They're cooked.
Yo, Mookie.
Yo, what up?
What up? What's his name? We're talking about the Cowboys. Because they just got blown out at home. Is it officially say the Cowboys are cooked?
Yeah, they're cooked, man. It's over for the Dallas Cowboys, man. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. Matter of fact, they're not gonna make the playoffs this year. They're asking Dak to do something that he has never did throughout the whole totality of his career, and that's elevate a bottom rushing attack in the league and still be able to floor raise that to elite level offense. And I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
I mean, I don't know because last year their run game was not good either. But
yeah, but it was not the worst in the league.
That's true.
And they still had like Tony Pollard and was a good runner. So the tackles, like Dak has always had great rushing game. He always had great rushing attack throughout the totality of his career. So you ask him to elevate one of the bottom league rushing attacks in the league, like it's just not going to happen. They can't stop the run. Their corners is getting beat consistently. It's over for the Cowboys, man. And the fact that you paid this man Dak $60 million a year when she's not that elite level guy like a top 5 where they can be able to do that, they're done, man. Wrap it up. It's over for the Cowboys. Fire McCarthy, nigga.
Crazy. He ain't lying, no bullshit. Nah, he's not lying.
Common sense.
I'm gonna start with you, Jerry. You know, been the 3rd week, chat. You know, what 3rd or 4th week? Caleb Williams playing good football. I ain't getting no ads. Ain't nobody talking about Caleb. Nobody say nothing. Damn it, nigga on damn us only have 5 TDs, but we gonna keep that pushing. So, G-Bay, we'll start with you. Packers, Bears, Lions all had blowout victories. Which team do you think see themselves separating themselves as a true contender?
If we talk about this season, it's going to be the Lions because I think they're just bluntly stated. I think they're just more continuity. Everybody's back. I know they lost Hutch, which definitely sucks, but I don't see them not making a trade for somebody. The trade deadline is week 8 or week 9, so they still got time. If the Raiders really want to do a little whole rebuild, or if they don't want to do that, just getting another pass rusher like a Hassan Reddick, because they did let him seek out a trade, right? It's kind of like if you got to pay both, you might as well go for the premium, because when Hutch does come back, my goodness, that's scary, right? Whereas Hassan Reddick, he only really provides one thing, which is the pass rush. He's not a horrible run defender, but he's not anything to write home about. So, but I said
ain't he out for the year?
Who? Hutch? Yeah,
he's not for it.
That's why I would go trade for like
Max
Max Crosby, or I would go get Hassan Reddick, because I think they need another consistent or solidified pass rusher.
I'm not trading for Hassan Reddick.
that's fine. That's fine. It's just a matter of when Max Crosby's available. That's my thing. So I think just with the continuity, even without Hutch, I think the continuity that they have, they kind of already have an identity. They play it well. And based off of their run last year, and with there being like the NFC really being wide open, all the favorites that we've seen the past 2-3 years, they're not favorites anymore. The NFC, I feel like, is finally on an even playing ground. I think the continuity definitely matters in this case because everybody's so equal. And so for this season, I would say the Lions.
But G-Baby, it's going to be dangerous in the NFC. And I think it's going to be like a dynasty being built for the team in San Francisco if they get Crosby, Max Crosby for the
Max Crosby's going to San Francisco 49ers.
I will be insufferable. Y'all will hate me.
Yeah.
Y'all know that right now.
If he does, y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm not gonna say that.
God forbid.
You would have
the Raiders,
corner and Max Crosby. That's
my god. That's some crazy.
How are they gonna be able to pay everybody though?
Who cares?
Hey, bro, they probably won't.
Well, I mean, they did pay Brandon.
Hold on.
Hey, the Saints can figure it out. The 49ers can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. If they get Crosby, it's over. I already think the 49ers are the best team in the NFC right now. But
right now?
No.
Yes.
They're definitely not the best team in the NFC right now. They have they have the best talent. But based on what we've seen this 6 weeks, they're not. Their defense has not been playing at the same level as it has in years past, right? The offense.
What defense in the NFC has been playing at a consistent level?
In the NFC, the Vikings.
Yeah,
Vikings.
The Vikings.
But the Vikings,
the Bears as well.
The Bears. The Bears.
But they're not. But first of all, the Bears is not making the playoffs. So we take them out of there. No, they're not making the playoffs.
You sure about that?
They're not making over the Packers, the Lions, or the Vikings as well.
You sure about that?
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm very, very sure.
I would take them to make it over the Packers. I'm not.
No,
I would too. I agree with you. I would too.
I would take them to make it over the Packers.
And also too,
They can, but that's most likely not gonna happen.
I mean,
also, you gotta understand, people underrate the 49ers. Brock Purdy has been playing great football. Like, y'all be underrating the fuck out of Brock Purdy, but he is playing some good football right now.
He is, but that's not where my main issues lie. My main issues lie in your defense, and it hasn't, bluntly stated, it hasn't been the same. Like,
It's been very
even though Sam Darnold and the Vikings have been playing well, he basically smacked y'all niggas. Aaron Jones is smacking y'all niggas. Like, consistently across the year. You guys have
name me one healthy elite offense that the Vikings see.
Offense?
Yes.
I'd have to look at this.
That they were healthy.
That they were healthy?
See, the Vikings.
We were trying to do the Mickey Mouse schedule with San Francisco.
They beat Houston, right?
The Vikings.
They beat Houston. They beat Houston.
Houston not healthy?
No, they were missing. They was missing Mixon.
To be fair, the Packers have been really
Bro.
good. Short bubbles.
I'm not hearing that. Bro, they just missed Joe Mixon. Outside, they still had Nico and Diggs.
Yeah, but Joe Mixon opened up the passing attack for the Texans. That was a big loss for them. So no, I'm taxed.
They also played the Packers. Everybody was
the Packers has been good.
The Packers not no elite level offense.
They're a good offense.
They're not elite.
Well, there's not.
Wait, Mookie, how many elite offenses do you think there are?
And they played.
They play the Lions next week. We'll find out in a week.
Mookie, how many elite offenses are there right now?
Honestly, it's really just the Lions and the Ravens.
It's a lot. It's a lot of elite offense in the league.
A lot? Can I hear these elite offenses?
It's literally the Lions.
The Ravens are elite offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lions.
The 49ers, the elite offense.
No, they're not.
The Lions,
we're good.
Elite.
We're good. Elite.
The Falcons are elite offense. The Chiefs are elite offense.
The Chiefs are
Texans, when healthy.
Wait, if you think the 49ers are an elite offense, they played them.
Yeah, but they were hurt. They were out.
I don't think the Niners
they were hurt. They were hurt. You know they're hurt.
The Niners been a good.
They were missing CMC, but Jordan Mason went 20 for 100, 5 yards a carry.
Hey, G, hear me out, Jay. You can't be elite offense if you can't convert in the red zone. I'm sorry.
And the reason they lost that game, Brock Purdy.
Yeah, that's not true.
Whoa, calm down now. We lost that game because George Odom was guarding Jetta's one-on-one man coverage. That's why we lost that game.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
that 97-yard touchdown, double coverage, man. Come on,
double coverage.
Hold on. Who the Vikings play next?
Lions. Like I said, we'll find out in a week.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah, that's the test right there. I think
we'll find out.
Hey, but Matt, though, who you think is separating themselves as being true contenders between the Packers, Bears, and Lions?
The ones that are really separating themselves. I'm not going to say the Bears just yet, simply because they haven't really beaten a team that I didn't expect them to beat yet. They haven't really played anybody good or they haven't beaten anybody good, to say the least. So, I'm going to stick with what I said all in the offseason. I'm going to stick with the Lions and the Packers, but I'm starting. The Bears are definitely growing on me more. I could see them maybe jumping the Packers. We'll see.
What? Because they beat one of the worst teams in the league?
Wait, what?
So they beat one of the worst teams in the league?
The Bears just
beat? Who are you talking
about? Bears. Oh, he's on the Bears being the Jags.
Oh yeah, they beat like the worst team in football.
They beat like the Jags.
Hey, you still think Caleb Williams a bust?
Yeah, he's still. Yeah,
I'm sure.
What? Yeah, just because he beat the Jaguars. Just because he beat the Jaguars.
Move on.
Anyways.
Why y'all want to move on?
Wait, Mookie. Do you think let me ask you a question. Mookie, do you think the Rams are a good team?
Huh?
No,
do you think the Rams are a good team?
No.
I'm just asking.
No.
Hey, so with that being said, hey, I'm not gonna lie, Mookie kind of cooking. They've only beat the bad teams, the Bears.
Yeah,
bro, they beat the Titans. They lost to the Texans. They lost to the Colts. They beat the Rams, Panthers, and Jaguars. I'm not gonna lie, Mookie kind of cooking.
You know the Commanders on firewalls in?
Cook.
You said what?
If we doing that game,
Commanders on firewalls?
Oh, they might be. We'll see.
We'll
see how they play. We'll see how they play.
Okay,
we'll see how they play.
They beating the Giants. They beat Cincy. They beat Arizona, dog shit. And Cincy's not good.
Defense not good.
The
And they
defense
beat
not
Cleveland.
good.
Whose offense?
Yeah,
taking like 20 points.
the Commanders, you can say they on fraud watch too.
Okay, let's keep it consistent. All right.
Yeah, you can say yeah. Who they lose to?
Tampa and
lost to the
Baltimore.
Bucks?
Tampa and Baltimore.
All I gotta say is, if y'all want to say, you can say Cincy's not good, but Cincy,
Bro,
they lost-
Your
they
offense
beat
is good, but the
Cincy.
defense is
Hey,
atrocious.
bro, did y'all
They
see
beat
that
Cincy
game
in the
against
shootout,
Ravens?
bro.
That is true.
They couldn't even run the football, bro. When they lost Brian Robinson, bro, they couldn't rely on that Austin Eckler motherfucker. Couldn't rely on that.
They also lost the shootout to the
They
Ravens.
can rely on him in the pass game though. Man, stay moving out there.
They lost the shootout to the Ravens. They beat the Cincy in a shootout. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you can compare that.
Yeah, but also you gotta understand their defense, cornerback play.
Yeah, the Cincy's defense is bad. That's fine, but the Ravens defense isn't.
No, I'm talking about the Commanders.
Oh, hey, but also
Yeah,
side
the
note too,
Commanders
though,
defense is
Mookie.
bad.
I have a question.
Even in the stretch where the Commanders are winning games, like the defense hasn't been really that
Yeah,
good.
you right, but Mookie, how Joe Burrow MVP and they 2-4?
Bro has
Because
like one of the best
he's been easily the best quarterback in the league. I don't even think it's close.
Easily is crazy, but he
Easily
definitely has a combo.
Easily.
Easily is crazy.
You know, hold on, nigga. I know Joe Burrow is like peaking right now. Like this is
he's having a great year.
But
Aaron
Mookie,
Carr's speaking to him, nigga.
hey, but Mookie, but just think about it though, Mookie. When Drew Brees was throwing 5K for 5K for 5K, he ain't sniffed the MVP. Why would Joe Burrow?
Nigga's not. He's not.
Well, I know that Joe Burrow's not going to win it because the MVP is like a flawed award. I don't care about the MVP. I don't think it should be in any debate.
It's a flawed award.
I don't. It is. Is it a flawed award?
Okay, so to you, how is it flawed to you?
Because it's not an accurate depiction of who's the most valuable quarterback in the league. It's factor on team success. It's not an accurate depiction of who's actually the most impactful quarterback in the league.
He's not.
Like I thought Josh Allen last year was the most valuable player last year to his team. Right? Last year. He didn't win it. So, you know, let me ask you something. I looked this up. Hold on. Hey, D-Man, I looked this up. Who won the MVP in 2002?
Rich Gannon.
That's all you should know.
I hate you.
That's all you should know.
Hey, respect.
Wait, time out.
I can't stand this nigga.
Top 100 quarterback.
Okay, so
Hey, so do you think Lamar should have won any of the MVPs?
I could have swore they was first in the division. They was 11-5. Rich Gannon led the league in passing yards.
But again, Mookie just said he doesn't feel that's an accurate description of who the most valuable player in the league is.
To be fair,
but if you gotta, hold on.
I mean, I agree with that. Like, just saying that the best quarterback is the MVP is pretty weak.
Do you value wins in an MVP?
No.
So then, so your criteria is fucking flawed.
No, it's not.
You got to win something. Yeah, you got to have something.
Because winning is an ultimate sport in football. It's like a team sport in football. But a quarterback can still be valuable to the offense. He can still be valuable. Listen, the quarterback can still be more valuable. Hold on. The quarterback can still be more valuable to the offense to be able to produce at a high level.
You're winning and playing at an elite level. Like, what is like? I don't see.
Yeah, but there's other quarterbacks that are more valuable than other quarterbacks that are winning. Just because you're winning, that don't mean that a quarterback is or you more valuable.
But if you're both, if you want to
let me
explain.
Oh my God, I can't even get on the word, bro.
Mookie, if you flip the record from the Bengals for being what are they 2-4 or what?
Yeah,
3-3?
4-2. They're 2-4.
If they was 2-4 and you flip the 4-2, is Joe Burrow the MVP?
To the national media, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I still think, regardless of records, Joe Burrow's still the MVP because he's the most valuable player to that offense. He's competing at a high level.
So
I think MVPs to sit here and say that a player should be more win an MVP because his team is overall better. I think that's a flaw.
I see what you mean. I think
here's a perfect example.
I don't totally disagree.
To Mookie's credit, I will say, because y'all know how I feel about like Jokic when he was a 6th seed. However, I'm gonna use a football example to help Mookie's point just a little bit more. Y'all remember the year the Texans went 4-12, but Deshaun Watson was balling like a motherfucker? You couldn't tell me there was a lot more quarterbacks more valuable than him.
I could tell you that Aaron Rodgers clearly had more impact than him.
I didn't say that. I didn't say Aaron Rodgers didn't deserve to win MVP.
Mookie's talking about how it's
but to his point.
I see where you're going.
No, to Mookie's point though. You look at Deshaun Watson. Yeah, that team was 4-12, right? If I look at these other teams that maybe they had quarterback and maybe their record wasn't 15-1 or 14-2, maybe they was 10-6. I don't know if I'm saying they're more valuable than Deshaun. In a general sense, I'm saying Mookie kind of got a point, though. I kind of rock.
That's what he means, but I think he's dragging it a little too much.
But I think Josh Allen is
Deshaun.
right now for me.
There was no more impactful player than Aaron Rodgers in 2020. None. Not a single player.
Yes,
There's
it's
not a
a
single
big
player
argument. It was.
in 2020. And you want to sit up here and say,
Wait.
You ain't think Mahomes was more impactful than Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, Mahomes.
Wait.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait. No. Wait. No. Wait.
We talking about
Wait,
for a
this is-
season alone? For MVP? No, I don't. Mahomes,
Aaron-
Josh Allen, no. Lamar,
Aaron
no.
the 10
Russell Wilson, no. Nigga put on a generational year. Why would I think?
Yeah, but
why would I think-
y'all only basing the MVP off of wins and losses for
No,
a team.
it's wins and his QB play. There was no player.
Yeah,
in
but
the
there's
league
other.
at the time that was more.
But
And for
my
that
point-
in 2020,
but-
there wasn't a
But
single
my
player.
point is to sit there and say there's other quarterbacks who QB play is just on a other level than these other quarterbacks who got QB play, who got the statistical stats, but they just got a better team, which they're going to edge it out to them. It's all about who has the better story. So my point is to sit there and say yes, you have to have the stats, but usually every player that won an MVP, you have to have literally a top 2 seed in your respective conference,
Which
And I
is
think it's
accurate.
false.
That definitely was.
Which is false.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I think this,
For an
despite you
award-
having a better overall team around you,
it
I don't think you're impactful than the other quarterback that has not only have to do more, but it's so valuable to that team's success and to
I
be
need an
able to
example.
go ahead.
What's the example though?
An example of what?
What Mookie just said. An example.
Oh,
of
about the record? About the record?
Yeah,
kinda
record
being-
and plan.
Because I'm talking perfect example. If Drew Brees would have been 15-1 instead of Aaron Rodgers that year, Drew Brees.
Yeah, he wasn't though.
Right.
And Drew Brees had a better season than Aaron.
That's why I sat there and said,
Aaron Rodgers had a better season than Aaron Drew Brees.
no, he did not. No, he did not.
We always disagree on that.
No, he did not. Hold on. Perfect example. Perfect example.
Wait. No. I got an example. I got a good example. Wait.
It's not the right
Ezekiel-
example. A team
in
over
20
undefeated, a nigga throwing for 4,600 yards, having 45 TDs, only 502 passing attempts, 6 picks, and breaking the pass rate. That's not the right example.
Yeah, of course you're not gonna. Of course you're not
But
gonna.
we
Hold
got
on.
another dude.
But it's also hold on.
It's not the
But it's
example.
also even if you look at Drew Brees in 2009, like Drew Brees literally had better statistical stats than Peyton Manning. Just because Peyton Manning
That's
had
another
a
one
better
too.
record,
Peyton
had a
Manning
better
went
record,
14-2
and he
and
won
that
it.
one-
Because I feel like Drew Brees should have won that one. If you want to say that one, fine. I'm perfectly fine.
What about last
But
year?
for-
And even
for
last
overall
year, like
standpoint,
even last year, Purdy, Dak, Mahomes, all these niggas had better statistical stats than Lamar Jackson.
I'm not gonna lie,
They were
better than Lamar, though.
Yes, they were. Yes, they
No,
were.
they weren't. No, they weren't. Just
Yes,
don't
they
let
were.
Lamar-
We've already done
Hold
this.
on.
What's your example,
Hold on.
Maddie?
Let me ask y'all
What's your
something.
I guess we're gonna do it
You
again.
think? Hold on. Do you
Maddie,
think?
what's your example?
Go ahead.
In 2016, Ezekiel Elliott had more MVP votes than Aaron Rodgers did.
Okay. What's that?
Do you see what I no? Do you see what I mean? That's not an accurate depiction of who's impacting their
Who's
team
more valuable?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Roughly
The
so
whole
flawed.
reason why Zeke got those MVP votes was because the Cowboys had three more wins than the Packers.
No, that's not the. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all about to
No,
say
I'm not saying.
that's the only reason why he got them votes out. We are lying.
Over Rodgers, over Aaron Rodgers.
It was a rookie season. He went for 1,600 yards and 15 TDs. Let's not do it like.
Okay. And we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
That's not the only reason, bro.
Okay. So it's not okay. All right. So it's not the only reason.
The thing is though, if the Packers were 12-4 compared to 10-6, like he would get.
That's a different conversation. That is
Like
fact.
he would definitely get more votes. He threw 40 touchdowns that year and 7 picks. Like he's definitely getting more votes.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I just think like this shit that has to factor in and weigh in. Like what I don't understand what you're talking about. Like that's my point.
No, it's just regardless of
Like
how
I
Zeke
like
got
I
those
like
votes or not,
honestly
he
like
doesn't deserve to have more than Aaron Rodgers.
I honestly think that Derrick Henry should be the MVP too. Because the way
you scared me.
I thought you must say Derek Carr in 2016.
I thought you was gonna say Derek Carr. Oh my god.
Hold on. I think
So you think
I'm not gonna lie, you scared me.
Hold on. I need to ask Mookie this. So Mookie, You think Derrick Henry is more valuable than Lamar Jackson in his offense?
Yes, absolutely. And you know
Why is
why?
that?
You know why? Because when Derrick Henry got to the goddamn offense, bro, he's elevated the red zone offense. He's raised the ceiling of this red zone offense. Team have to consistently stack the box. Like they don't have to play zone coverage. Derrick Henry opened up the middle of the field for Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely to operate the middle of the field. He opens up the field for passing situations for Lamar. Lamar looking like a way better passer because now they got to play one man coverage consistently. So now Zay Flowers cooking. Now it's Duvernay is cooking. Now these guys are getting open. Lamar Jackson and finding.
This nigga said Duvernay. That's crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, Mookie.
But,
Mookie, you kind of cooking right now, though. I can't front.
I
You
can't
kinda
lie, bro.
cooking right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the Ravens looking real serious right now. And the reason why they looking serious because the added dimension between Derrick Henry and what he brings to his offense between the tackles. Like very few teams can really stack the box, do not stack the box and can play basically just not stack the backs at all and can still be able to stop the run. Like Derrick Henry's ability to run between the tackles is open up passing situations for Lamar, open up the middle field for Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews to open up the middle of the field and still be able to be that consistent red zone offense as well. Y'all know Derrick Henry is averaging his career high at yards per attempt. Do you know Derrick Henry leads the NFL?
You know what that comes with though, Mookie?
Lamar
playing with the best rushing quarterback of all time.
No, that would be Michael Vick. But like I said,
all right.
Like I said, then what I'm about to say. Yeah, Derrick Henry is he's the MVP of the Ravens offense.
I'm not gonna lie. We have to wait until they play con because these defenses are dog shit.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's more valuable. I made a video. He's more valuable.
Look, yeah. On that note, chat, we're just gonna end it off there.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Watch the Commanders game. The Commanders was in man the whole fucking game, bro. They were very rarely in zone, and all they were doing play action. What Lamar find fucking Zay Flowers on a sit route, and then he would run a drag, and he's getting wide open. Zay Flowers too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think the Ravens' chances this year. I think their best chances this year because the added running dimension between Derrick Henry.
But you told me it was cooking.
I'm not gonna lie. The way that defense is, I don't know about that, bro.
Maybe if they still had Mike McDonald, I would feel better about that take. But
their defense.
But you gotta be honest. You gotta be fair to that defense. They are playing some talented offense this year, bro.
I mean,
they're not. They're not.
Get better in the postseason.
Yeah, but they're also
Baltimore was the best defense.
They also got Gardner Minshew.
Usually, when I can see a good defense but struggling a little bit, containing a high-level offense, they usually be better in the playoffs. I think this Ravens defense is going to be better in the second half of the season in the playoffs.
All right, so look, chat.
Nah, I know
Let me read this super chat before we head out. Let me read this super chat.
I know what Mookie's doing. I know what
Vulture said Cowboys Cowboys may might have lost.
Yeah, lost.
Damn.
I'm
education.
Oh my god!
Nigga, I'm actually reading the chat. The fuck? Like, nigga can't. Not my fucking nigga can't spell. What are you saying?
Words are hard.
Yeah. Context clue. Eat a dick.
Well, Falcons won, so my date even out. Also, Falcons Super Bowl contenders better pray we don't get Hassan or Crosby.
I'm not gonna lie.
What you think if y'all get Hassan Reddick?
Yeah.
I know you don't want him, but I know you don't want him, but
now Crosby.
Bro, don't even ask me that.
Now Crosby, that's a different type of.
Well, what you want to say? It. Say what you want.
Bro, I might crash out. I'll be trade for him. Right?
Why you might crash out?
Why will we trade? Because we're not gonna pay him immediately.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
All right.
What you mean? Why not? If that was the case, we would have paid Justin Simmons
and Matt Judon.
Hey man,
shoot, Matt Judon ain't proved the contract.
We also didn't think y'all was
Justin Simmons.
going to draft the quarterback.
That's gonna do it.
Wait, no, hold up. Did Mookie leave? We couldn't let him get off the hook.
No, he left.
I know what he was doing. He's setting up to hype up the Ravens. Like,
so when they fail, it's make it weird.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that.
So look, chat. That's gonna do it. Appreciate everybody that came out. I kind of pump fake on the film room because I was dumb tired last week. I'm gonna start doing these shits on Friday. JJ, you can make those on Fridays or not?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. So Fridays, then we're gonna be film rooms. Gonna be college or NFL. We're gonna figure out which one we're gonna do every Friday around JJ, you could be friendly like 4:30ish.
Probably. We don't see.
4:30ish, 5ish.
Yeah,
We're gonna figure out the time. But we definitely gonna start this mid-season. Definitely get some film. We watch a film with anybody. Y'all let us know in the Discord that give us some suggestions. I always get the tab open. Make sure y'all join the Discord.
Join the Discord, bro. Hold up.
No, say make sure y'all join the Discord. As soon we're gonna be at 300 members soon. Like, make sure y'all join the Discord.
That's 300 y'all that Discord.
Yeah, it's like 230 right now. Yeah. So make sure y'all pull up. Make sure y'all keep tapping in with us. We're going live tomorrow. College football. That was another crazy week of college football. Yeah, and yeah, man. Yeah, I hit.
Hey, bro.
All y'all people that was talking crazy about LSU. Yeah, I know it.
Noted.
What you about to say?
Hey, man,
Just
y'all
wait till they
follow my
lose to
Twitter,
Vandy.
man.
Clemson top 5 team. Noted.
Just wait till they lose to Vandy, man.
Bro, Garrett
Y'all boys
Nussmeier
follow,
played
y'all
like
boys follow the Twitter, man.
He was able to come in clutch.
Yeah, facts. Make sure y'all follow the Twitter. Make sure y'all follow JJ Twitter. I think it's like Falcons and Atlanta.
Something
Falcons and Atlanta Hawks FC.
Yep.
Make sure y'all follow JJ. And yeah, man, we out. Peace.
I'm putting the link in the chat, y'all. Trent, dress thing.